a match in the pouring rain, a spark of fire, a little insane. The clouds are screaming, but I scream louder. This world's a fuse, and I'm the powder. Step back, hold tight, it's gonna ignite. We're gonna break the sky tonight. Crash the stars, steal the light. Don't need wings, we'll take the height. We're gonna break the sky and ignite. Tearing holes in a paper moon, kicking shadows out of the room. Every heart beats a battle drum. We're not stopping till the end has come. We're gonna break the sky tonight. Crash the stars, steal the light. Don't need wings, we'll take the height. We're gonna break the sky and ignite. No chains, no rules, no ceiling to fall. We're the wrecking crew. We'll take it all, throw your doubts, let them burn. We're the fire, it's our turn. We're gonna break the sky tonight. Crash the stars, steal the light. Don't need wings, we'll take the height. We're gonna break the sky and ignite. We're gonna break the sky. Sunlight tonight. Crash the stars, steal the light. Don't need wings, we'll take the height. We're gonna break the sky and I found a match in the pouring rain, a spark of fire, a little insane. The clouds are screaming, but I scream louder. This world's a fuse, and I'm the powder. Step back, hold tight, it's gonna ignite. We're gonna break the sky tonight. match in the pouring rain, a spark of fire, a little insane. The clouds are screaming, but I scream louder. This world's a fuse, and I'm the powder. Step back, hold tight, it's gonna ignite. We're gonna break the sky tonight. Crash the stars, steal the light. Don't need wings, we'll take the height. We're gonna break the sky and ignite. Tearing holes in a paper moon, kicking shadows out of the room. Every heart beats a battle drum. We're not stopping till the end has come. We're gonna break the sky tonight. Crash the stars, steal the light. Don't need wings, we'll take the height. We're gonna break the sky and ignite. No chains, no rules, no ceiling to fall. We're the wrecking crew. We'll take it all, throw your doubts, let them burn. We're the fire, it's our turn. We're gonna break the sky tonight. Crash the stars, steal the light. Don't need wings, we'll take the height. We're gonna break the sky and ignite. We're gonna break the sky. Sunlight tonight. Crash the stars, steal the light. Don't need wings, we'll take the height. We're gonna break the sky and I found a match in the pouring rain, a spark of fire, a little insane. The clouds are screaming, but I scream louder. This world's a fuse, and I'm the powder. Step back, hold tight, it's gonna ignite. We're gonna break the sky tonight.
How's it going, everybody? I, of course, am Dr. Lay, and we've got some hockey for you. The third hockey game on the channel, the first game of 2026. Hopefully, it's a good one, as today we have the Ottawa Senators coming in with a 26-21-7 record as they take on our very own Pittsburgh Penguins, 28-14-11. The Penguins, winners of 6 in a row, have been on quite the form lately, winning 7. They're 7-1-2 in their last 10 games. As for the Senators, again, they've come in with a 3-game winning streak. Have done a very good job, winning 6-2-2. That's their last 10 games. Again, they know what they're doing. Both these teams are coming in hot, and we'll see who comes out on top tonight. Again, good to have you guys for this one. Hopefully, I don't mess this up. We do have a little bit of a different website. We're going to use the actual NHL website tonight. So whenever we do see, whenever we have like wherever the hockey field is going to be, that's where I'll go ahead and adjust it. So yeah, again, I do apologize. Not really getting this ready in time. Do apologize for that. Don't really have a roster, but we will make it work regardless, as I am still setting up everything, so I do apologize. But yeah, we're going to make it work anyway. Never pretended to be professional. Actually, I kind of pretend to be professional. That's kind of what I do here. We'll just stick with that. I think that's good. What do you guys think? I think that's great. Okay. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Goku, good to see you, man. Or Goku's nephew, and emphasizing the difference there. Appreciate you, man. Goku's nephew for tuning in. Good to see that you got your homework. I did see that chat earlier. Appreciate your chance, Robert, for tuning in. Let's see who else we got here. Mark, appreciate you, man. KC and George, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Hopefully, again, it is a good one. Carolina Hurricanes. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Again, it's going to be all Penguins. If I do a hockey game, it'll be Penguins. But I'm sure, again, the Penguins play the Hurricanes every now and then, I'm sure. Earlier this year, again, I don't really have much. I don't really know what to show you guys right now, so we're still just getting ready for this one. Earlier this year, Pittsburgh and Ottawa already played. Actually, it was last year. Earlier this season is what I should say. Ottawa winning 4-0 over Pittsburgh. Pretty much a one-sided game in that one. Very much a disaster. As far as the team stats, you can see power play percentage. Both these teams actually doing pretty well. Pittsburgh 27%. That's good for third in the league. Ottawa converting 23% of their power plays. That's good for ninth. Again, penalty kills. Pittsburgh doing a very good job. Ottawa actually not so great. That's actually dead last. Oh, wait, no, that's not dead last. They have 32 teams. But again, not very good. Face-off percentage. Ottawa does win their face-offs. Then you can see the stats again. Goals for and goals against. Pittsburgh top 10 in both. Ottawa just top 10 in goals, but not so much in the again, defense. They've allowed a lot. So we might have a high-scoring game tonight. I believe the over-under was like 6.5. I believe I saw that on ESPN. I don't know if it has it on here. But it looks like, again, it's another commercial break. We're just kind of getting ready for this one here in Pittsburgh. So, again, whenever we do have that hockey score or the hockey rink on the screen, that's when I'll adjust it, because I've never actually streamed a game from the NHL.com, but it looks really good. It looks much nicer than ESPN. You can definitely tell that ESPN doesn't really care about hockey. Let's see here. Bryce Young is the best quarterback. Bryce Young's okay. I wouldn't say he's the best quarterback there. Pretty much a homer is what I'm seeing, Goku's nephew. Good to see you, Tiffany. Appreciate you for tuning in. I don't get how UConn dropped in basketball rankings. Did they actually? I was talking about it. I said because of that win that Michigan had over Michigan State, they would go up. I'm just kind of curious, so I can see it in my very eyes. Yeah, I knew it. I told you. I told everybody. Like, look, Michigan, pardon me, they beat Nebraska. They beat Michigan State's Yeah, they were going to move up. That was easy. I could have told you that. I mean, I did tell you that. But I was called a madman. I was called a madman on what, Friday night, Saturday night? I don't remember. What's up, Doc? How's it going? Good to see you, Mark. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man, for tuning in. Same amount of top 25 wins and our 1 losses to the number 1 team in the nation when their 1 losses to unranked Wisconsin. Yeah, I don't know. Whenever you're ranking teams, it's most recent. Really, it's how it is. That's how it should be anyway. Recency bias. That's how it usually is. Again, we're just awaiting to get underway. Again, I'm not the most experienced calling these games, so do apologize on the nonsense you will hear on this channel. But we're going to make it happen. We're going to get it going. Let's see if there's anything else I can show you. Again, that's their players to watch. Last 5 games. These guys have been racking up the points, the goals, the assists. Brady Trachik for Ottawa, 8 points. 3 goals for Stützle. And then 5 assists for Trachik. And then for the Penguins, Anthony Mantha has been just a goal machine, averaging a goal a game. Malkin with 4 assists. Pretty solid stuff. Unsure who's starting in the net tonight. Linus Ullmark seems to be the better player or better goalie for Ottawa. As far as Pittsburgh, Stuart Skinner has been the guy. Looks like we're about to get ready. There we go. Okay, I have it. Now I need to center it. Give me a sec as I work on trying to make this look as appealing to you guys as possible. That should work. Okay. We're getting there. I'm going to have to adjust that for football this week, but that'll be okay. All right, looks like Arturs Silovs going to be in goal for Pittsburgh, and Ullmark will be in goal for Ottawa. So there you go. Okay, we want that right there. Got my chat ready to go. And yeah, coming east in both football and baseball. Yeah, no, they are terrible. I'm not going to lie. Faceoffs won by Ottawa. They're going to be moving right to left, wearing white, and very quickly losing possession. Now regaining possession as they are on the left side of the rink, passing it back and forth between themselves. Turned over, Penguins with it, passing it up the ice. And it looks like that's not going to be an icing. They're already behind the Ottawa goalie. Now it's going to be passed back to the left. Left and right they go, passing between each other. And once again, already losing possession. The Penguins now with it behind their own goalie, working the way to their left. Left to right. The Penguins have it. For some reason, there's... Okay, never mind. I was just unsure. Penguins with it. Oh, they lose possession. Goalie's going to come out. Silovs with it. And Silovs with a bad pass. The Senators have it. And then it's taken away by the Penguins. And then it's taken away by the Senators. Senators pass inside. Shot on goal. It's denied. And then it's stopped. Oh, my goodness. So Ottawa already putting some pressure on the Penguins. Bad pass by Silovs, the goalie. And almost costing the Penguins an early deficit, but a nice save, recovering there, passing between the legs of the defender. Shia. Okay, there we go. Look at that. I can highlight it. Look at that. That's pretty neat. I'm definitely going to be relying on that. Don't know a whole lot about hockey. Me neither. All right. Face-off won by the Senators. Shot on goal. That's well wide. The Senators still have it, trying to find a teammate. It's stolen away by the Penguins as he's working it way again, left to right. The Penguins have it. Bad pass way wide. The Senators will have it behind their own goalie as he sends it up the wall. And now they're moving right to left. Pass a little bit wide. Penguins now with it. Sends it back towards the Senators' side, or half, or I guess end. I don't really know. But anyway, the Penguins have it behind the goalie. He's getting manhandled as the Senators all just pummeling him, whacking the sticks away. The puck doesn't really want to move, though. Now it does. Senators win it. And now they have a 3-on-2 advantage, making a 4-on-2. Senators kind of pushing it here. Pass inside. Passes it back. It's stolen away by the Penguins. Penguins had an opportunity. Ooh, bad pass. Now the Senators with it again. Again, moving right to left. He sends it up the wall. behind the goalie. The Senators have it. Senators have been looking pretty good connecting on their passes. They're fighting, but the puck is nowhere to be seen as a Penguin will send it up the wall. It's taken away by the Senators. Now it's taken away by the Penguins. Now it's taken away by the Senators. Now the Penguins once again take it. And another intercepted pass. The Senators with it as he'll pass it or attempt to pass it to himself. Pass is unsuccessful as the Penguins will intercept it once again. And another bad pass. The Senators with it once again. Senators have been intercepting passes looking like the old 2000 Steelers defense as the Senators will take it away again. Again, they're behind their own goalie. Now they're working up the wall again, moving right to left. The Senators are in their white jerseys, black pants, pass inside, spinning around, shot. That one's wide. Good defense by the Penguins. As the Penguins will once again turn it over. The Senators once again have it, sending it up the wall from right to left. And he will send it up the wall again. Nice little pass up the middle to number 39. As he's working his way inside, Mantha on the goal. Can't quite get the shot off. Oh, he just had it all the way up there, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. As the Penguins will have it in their own end. As they're moving up the ice, left to right. Cuts inside, trying to find somebody. And it's going to be working his way to the wall. Now he has it, passes inside. And the Senators will poke it away as they once again have it. Again, he'll just send it up the wall, and that will be out of play. Mantha had a great opportunity and just wasn't able to pull the trigger. Can you check if the Punksy Boys basketball game is live stream? Punksy Boys. Who are the Punksy Boys? To be honest with you, I have no idea. The Punksy Boys. Just remember, you always keep your stick on the ice. That's a good reminder there, Mark. Have you heard of the punter who went to San Diego? They used to call him the punt god. Yes, I do. Matt Ariza. Yeah, he was pretty good. And then I think he was falsely accused of things, and it didn't. That was very unfortunate for him. As the Penguins will win the faceoff. They're moving the way left to right, trying to. They're goal high right now, but now they're getting bunched up. The Senators will win the bunch up. As the Senators moving right to left, he's cutting inside. A pass is going to be in between everybody's legs. As they're going to bunch up again in a corner. Penguins will once again have the puck. Now the Senators have the puck. Now the Penguins have the puck. Now the Senators have the puck. And the Senators with it makes a guy miss. Nice move there, looking like Le'Veon Bell. Passes the side. Shot is going to be off the mark. Oh, he was right there on goal. And another save by the Penguins goalie. Will stop the game, I believe, with 15-19. I want to say it'll stop the goalie. I could be wrong, or stop the game here. I know there's a lot of timeouts that they take. A goal goose? A goal goose, yeah. Goal goose. What that'd be interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about all that. Looks like they'll have another face-off here, I guess, so no intermission yet. As there is the face-off won by the Penguins. He's going to take it up the ice, passes it inside, passes it wide. Penguins with it, a shot, going to be off the mark. Penguins will have it once again. Passes inside, shot, oh, it's just so close, off the post. As they're going to bunch up. And another just shot that's wide. The Penguins again and the Senators being very aggressive. As he's going to send it up the ice, and that might be. No, the goalie will stop it, and he'll pass it. Oh, bad pass! The Senators have it, working his way up the ice. And now the Penguins will have it as they play it around. Sends it up, passes inside. And looks like the Penguins playing with it in their own half. As the Senators are playing with a lot of pressure, they'll take it over. Passes inside, grabbed by a Senator, passes inside, he's got a shot! Oh, it's tipped away! Oh my goodness, Sheloff with a good save. And the Penguins, I believe that's a Malkin with it. Now he loses the puck, and that shot's going to go out of play into the netting. So Sheloff with some nice saves. Some interesting passes, though, by Shelov. Again, that's 2 passes now that he's just directly given it to the Senators. Shelov doing his best to try to be the assist man for the Senators tonight. But he's also done a good job of getting a hand on some of these pucks, deflecting them away. So good stuff by Shelovs. Some more line changes. Kindle, McGrady, Mantha, Soyolov, and Clifton in for the Penguins. For the Senators, Stutzel, Bantherson, Giroux, Zub, and Sanderson. Face-offs won by the Senators. A shot's going to be off the mark, and the puck's going to go all the way back towards the Senators' own end. Pass going to be a little bit wide. The Penguins will have it and pass it back in between themselves in their own end. Another pass that's wide, but the Penguins will get there. He's sending it up the ice, pardon me, as the Senators once again reclaim possession. Oh, he's moving fast down the right side, as that pass will be deflected away. The Penguins will once again have it. He's moving fast up the middle of the ice, trying to find a teammate, poking it around, and no, the Senators will poke it away. Shot going to be deflected out of play. 13:18 left to go, and I believe they're going to take a commercial break. So yeah, 13:18, 0-0 is your score. Ottawa and Pittsburgh. Let's see here. Someone told me at school that Diego Pavia should have won Heisman. I straight up laughed in the face. Yeah, no, you should. You should bring bullying back. Bringing bullying back to some degree, of course, would help out a lot. Yeah, no, those takes right there are not good. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. I just got a notification. Thanks. Okay, appreciate it. Yeah, I wasn't too sure what you're referring to. If the girls don't find you handsome, at least let them find you handy. This guy. Yeah, no, I wasn't too sure what was happening there. Yeah, I was really close on calling a basketball game tonight. It was going to be... what was it? I think it was going to be... I know it involved SFA. It might have been SFA and McNeese. But I ended up not doing that. Which I don't know when that... Oh, that starts at 6:30. Okay. Yes, that's all the college basketball stuff there on the left side, if you're wondering. So there you go. Then I guess I can look at scores from the NHL right now. Panthers leading the Sabres 1-0, and the Islanders and Capitals tied at 0-0. The big game, I guess, would be North Carolina. They lead 12-8 over Syracuse. And that is pretty much it. So there you go. Working our way back from commercial break. 0-0 again is your score between the Penguins and the Senators. Best hockey movie? I don't know. I've never actually watched a hockey movie. Another guy I watched that does play-by-play. I forgot his name. I think it's like Leopard Gator. Jaguar Gator. Leopard Gator, this guy. Yeah, no, Jaguar Gator's pretty good. All right, face-off going to be won by the Penguins. That's going to pass it inside well wide. Crosby with it. He passes it back. Oh, it's deflected. And the Senators will have it. It's a 2-on-2. Make it a 3-on-2. Senators moving fast. Oh, and they slow it down. Passes inside. Doesn't take the shot. He's going to try to set up again. Passes to 12. Shot's going to be off the mark. And it's going to be recovered by the Penguins as they move up the ice left to right. Oh, a bad pass. Again, the bad passes tonight. 21 looking inside. Passes inside. Oh, and unable to complete. That was a for sure goal the Senators had, as the passing from the Penguins tonight has just been pretty terrible, to be honest with you. I can't even lie. Very disappointed in how the Penguins are playing, but hopefully, for the Penguins' sake, they will lock in and start completing these passes, these seemingly easy passes, as that's going to be muscled away. And the Senators will have it again, moving right to left. The Senators are number 89 down the left side, and that's going to be poked away by the Penguins, as he's going to play with it behind the goalie, as they will push it up the ice. Now moving left to right. This is Malkin. Malkin inside. Shot. Oh, and it's a goal. Malkin with the assist. And Chinikov with the goal. Look at that. Malkin Chinikov and the Penguins lead 1-0. That was beautiful. So after all the bad passes, you see some really nice passing here. Again, finding Malkin by himself down the right side. Chinikov right through the goalie's legs. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Your girlfriend broke up with you. Won't try to call her, but won't answer. I'm very sorry, Matthew. I am very sorry. Slapshot or Happy Gilmore? I've never seen Slapshot. I mean, I've seen Happy Gilmore. I don't really think that's a golf. I mean, that's not a hockey movie. It's a golf movie, really. Guess they spotted the wrong end. Yeah, it's all good, man. I'll have to tell them that. Yeah, a friend of mine said likes watching Leopard Gator, man. I don't know. I guess that's not you. As won by the Senators. Senators do turn it over. Penguins again leading 1-0. Chinikov, the hero. Malkin, of course, with a great pass. As that is going to be once again turned over. Senators moving right to left. Passes inside. Oh, and there's a tumbling going on. Senator went airborne. As the Penguins will have it again, moving left to right. Taken away by the Senators. As he's spinning around, passes it inside. That's going to find nobody except the wall. Senators will reclaim it as that pass is going to be deflected. And now it's seemingly with the Penguins who have it again, moving left to right. Kindle is just holding on for it forever. As they're again moving left to right. And that's tipped away. The goalie of the Senators will have it. He plays it off the wall, very high off the wall. Off the glass. As the Senators again moving right to left, hands it off. Oh, hands it off to no one except the Penguins will take it. But he will immediately lose possession. Heads up play by McGroarty, but unable again to finish the play. As the Senators again quickly recovered, they're moving it up the left wall. Again, moving right to left. Now they pass it across, and that's going to find no one except the Penguin. As he'll play it off the back wall. Senators again playing really, a lot of pressure on the defense. Pretty nice stuff to see if you're a Senator fan. Of course, again, 1-0 is your score. Penguins playing with it. He's going to be bunched up against their left corner, the far left corner, passing it amongst themselves. The Penguins tipped away, and it's going to be at the wall. Penguin hits the center against the wall, and the Senators will once again have it as it's going to be poked away, and the Penguins will once again have it in their own end. Passes it up as he sends it up the walls. Passes back, shot, that's going to be saved. So a nice save there by the goalie. Can't remember his name. Ullmark, that's right, Ullmark. Right to him. The Hanson brothers. Fast break. Yeah, I've never heard of it. They're looking like Mason Ruff with these passes. They really are. Pretty terrible. Youngblood, Rob Lowe, Patrick Swayze, Keanu Reeves. I guess those were the actors in the movie. Yeah, I would not know. I started out with hockey, but anyway. Yeah, exactly. I think that more of a golf movie. The Punxsutawney Boys basketball game didn't start yet, so I'll be in the chat for a little bit until the game starts. Gotcha, man. Well, appreciate you, Michael, for tuning in. We give that grace to young players. You're supposed to be our number one, and you're playing like a bum. Is that Cam Newton? Interesting. Okay. When's your next live stream? I don't know. I have no idea, to be honest with you. Kind of in an awkward phase, I'm in between football and baseball. I'm more of a football-baseball guy. Hockey, I'm not really the biggest hockey fan in the world. I keep up with the Penguins, but I don't really know much about hockey. Same thing with college basketball. So I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't. Thinking about just kind of chilling out for February. But I don't know. Might give it a strong run this week. Might do the Penguins game tomorrow. I know they play the Islanders. I was looking at that. That would be 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central. May do that. If, we have some success here, we'll probably do it. When the Penguins play the Sabres, I don't know. That's actually one of the two games I've already done. Believe it or not, I've done I've done the Penguins and the Sabres and the Penguins and the Ducks. That was earlier, of course. That was last, November, December. I don't know. But again, when it comes to just hockey, it's just going to be Penguins. Because literally, again, that's really all I care about in hockey. I'm not a hockey guy. But the Penguins would be the only team that I would really care for covering. So yeah, and of course I know there's like an all-star break this weekend or the Nations Cup or something like that. So I know this will be the last week for, and then until the break. And then of course college basketball. Yeah, I don't know. Not too sure. Let me go and refresh here. On the other side, 14-10 North Carolina leading over Syracuse as we're working our way back here to Pittsburgh. Again, 1-0 Pittsburgh leading over Ottawa. Looks like the Penguins will have to switch out some face-off guys as Crosby moved too early. And the Penguins win the face-off. Number 67 does. Crosby trying to work his way in and trying to get to the puck. 67 playing around with it. He's being manhandled by a couple of defenders. And the Senators will ultimately emerge victorious from that little scuffle as the Senators will turn it over in the Penguins' end. He passes it to his left. Again, the Penguins moving left to right. Oh, a nice pass. Passes across the ice. Passes it back. Carlson sends it inside. Oh, it's off a person's leg, and it deflects away. That had to hurt. As the Senators now have it moving left or right to left. Pardon me. Passes inside. Shot is off. And a delayed penalty. Shelovs with a great save. They had him. It was a 3-on-1 opportunity. Passes it across the ice. Oh, wow. Getting his leg out there. He really needed all of his leg to make that happen. So it looks like Ricard Raquel is going to be spending 2 minutes in the penalty box. The Penguin coach doesn't like the call as he's sharing some of his displeasure with the referees. It's going to be interference, goalie interference. I guess he knocked down the goalie. And looks like, yeah, he'll spend 2 minutes. So it'll look like it'll be a little power play with the Senators. Can the Penguins defend for 2 minutes? We'll see as the faceoff's won by the Senators. Now, of course, in my experience, brief experience of watching hockey, I know they will pretty much just box up in the middle, and usually the other team with the power play will have to pass along on the edges until they find an open man. That is really what they're doing here. Passes to his right. Looking for a guy. Passes to the right circle. Right circle passes deflected away. Senators still have it. And now they have it around the blue line. Passes inside of the right circle. Shot. Oh, he missed the puck. Fakes the shot. Passes deflected. Stolen away by the Penguins. They're going to send it all the way back. That's another thing I learned. Again, usually once they get possession, they're just going to send it back and make them start over again. Looks like some line changes here for each team. Again, 1-0. 1 minute left to go in this power play. Penguins now have it. Lazy pass by the Senators. And once again, it'll be sent back. And I believe he's going to hand it off the goalie, to a defenseman. Bring it up the ice, plays it back. Trying to find someone passing the logo. Passes the blue line. Senators looking for a guy. Now back to the blue line. Passes to his right, back to the blue line at the point. In the left circle. Shot going to be deflected. Oh, there's a scuffle, and it's going to be whistled dead with 30 seconds left on the power play. Some shots were going off, but just really nothing connecting. Again, good job by the Penguins defense locking him up. When do the Penguins play the Buffalo Sabres? I can look at the next commercial break. Let's go, Penguins. Appreciate J-Rod for tuning in. I like baseball. I like a lot of different teams, but there's only one I hate. I guess you know what team that is. If you hate a team in baseball, what team would that be? I'm kind of confused now. Maybe the Yankees? I don't know. Actually, maybe the Pirates. As the Senators again win the face-off, but the Penguins send it back. So the win was very temporary. 17 seconds left on this power play. Again, Pittsburgh leading 1-0, 7:25 and counting. As the Senators moving fast, plays it across the ice. It's going to be deflected by Shelovs. Guy had it, then he lost possession. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Power play has been denied, but he's working his way through the Penguins defense. Passes it inside off the skate of a Penguin. And now the Penguins have it, moving left to right, moving pretty quickly. Plays it around, going through the entire Senators defense. Then he's going to be crunched at the wall. And that's pretty much going to be a lot of stick whacking as they're still moving their way behind the goalie wall. Won by the Senators. He plays it up the ice. As the Penguins, Shelov's going to go ahead and let it go and hit the wall for icing. Going to watch the Super Bowl. You know it. Oh, you know it. Let's go, Pens. Appreciate you, Denny, for tuning in. Good to see you. That shirt is louder than a Bad Bunny concert. It is. I like this shirt. Bring it on. Early today, 6-week winter. Oh, really? Yeah, that's usually what happens. He always sees his dang shadow. Face-off going to be won by the Penguins. They're at the near side. Shot on goal. It's going to be off the mark, and it goes out of play. Good stuff there by the goalie. I can't remember his name. Allmark getting his left leg out there. Thought he was beats. But it was deflected. Actually, it was off his stick. Dodgers there. Oh, Dodgers. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Halftime show's going to be fire. I mean, I don't know about all that. I'm not going to watch. I never watched the halftime show. I just have never been interested in the halftime show. They could have, I like Bon Jovi, I like Blink-182. They could have those guys there. I'm not going to watch. I just don't care to watch music. I like to listen. I don't like to watch. So, again, anyway, Senators will have it again beyond their own goal, or behind their own goalie. Now it's going to be stopped. And 6:19 left to go as the Senators, I guess, covered up the puck. First period goals this season, the Penguins actually tied for second. Avalanche at 62. Penguins, Lightning, Hurricanes at 60. Then the Senators tied for, I guess, so it would be fifth. Despite them, I guess, being third, they'd be fifth because, of course, there's a three-way tie for second with 56 goals. So these teams put up goals in the first period. Right now, only one goal between the two. 1-0 again. Penguins leading with 6:13 and counting. Senators playing it up the ice. And it looks like that's going to be once again stopped by a goalie as he'll just down it with 6:08 left to go. 56-10 on JMU. Nice. Letang placed on IR, expected to miss about 4 weeks. So it'll be a little bit longer until you see Letang back on the ice. Again, 6:08 left to go. Face-off going to be happening near the Penguins' goal. Won by the Senators. Sends it inside, and it's going to be deflected away. A lot of stop and go in the last few minutes. No fluidity here. We're all just waiting around. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. I try to get to the chat. Chat will forever and always be a big part of the channel. Of course, as you know, hockey is a very fast-paced game. Not a lot of breaks. Not like football where 8 seconds of play happens. Then I got 30 seconds to hang out with you guys. Not the case here. Face-off won by the Senators. Shot's going to be off the mark as he's around. The Senators once again have it. Poked away by the Penguins. Then he's pushed from behind. Penguins have it. 3-on-2 opportunity for the Penguins. Moving left to right. Passes it inside. Oh, the pass just a little bit wide for Crosby. Oh, and I don't know who that is. 65. That was Carlson. He just flat out whiffed on the puck as Carlson will work his way back. Now he turns it over. Senators with it on the left circle. Looking to find someone off someone's back. And the Senators will once again have it behind the goal. He takes a big whack. As the Senators again have it at the blue line. This is number 85. 85 looking passes to his right. At the right circle deflected by a Penguin. Senators will have possession back. Sends it inside. Whacking it around. The Penguins will take possession, but for only the moment. Now Penguins will once again have possession again. Carlson with it on the near right circle compared to the goal of the Penguins. Carlson takes it up the ice, passes it to the right side, and he loses the puck. Senators will once again have it down the right side. They're playing fast, the Senators. 3-on-2 opportunity, make it a 4-on-3. Passes inside, deflected by a goal, and it's going to be with the Senators looking around, passes across the ice, sends it up behind the goal across to his teammate. Shot on goal, that's denied. Saved by the Penguins. Senators once again have it on the left circle. Left circle Passes inside. Now he's down the left wall. Shot going to be way off the mark, and apparently there's a foul. And that's going to be another power play for the Penguins, or for the Senators, as there's a guilty party. Guilty party for the Penguins. Let's see here. What else do they need to buy? I don't know. I didn't know I liked hockey. Hockey's not really my thing. It's more of a Penguins thing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. How's it going, Casey? Good to see you, man. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Just kind of, calling a game. To call a game. But yeah, again, appreciate you guys. 4:16 left to go. Again, it's going to be a power play by the again, there's a. Let's see here. I'm trying to see what happened. Looks like, let's see. Let me go ahead and switch it over. Solyov, 2 minutes for high sticking. So, guilty party there, Solyov. He will head to the penalty box. Again, stats here right beneath me. Shots on goal. Ottawa with 10, Penguins with 7. 73% face-off, 26% for the Penguins. Power play, again, only 2. This will be the second one for the Senators. They're 0 for 1 penalty minutes. Again, the Penguins have been the bad guys tonight as far as committing penalties. Block shots, again, the Penguins have been doing a good job of getting in themselves away with the puck. Feel like there should be more giveaways from the Penguins. They've been, again, I don't know really how it's tallied, but I just know there's been a lot of bad passes by the Penguins earlier. But right now it's fine. Because they're up 1-0. Favorite basketball team? I guess when it comes to college, it'd be Pitt. As far as NBA, I guess it's the Sixers, but I don't really watch the NBA anymore. Not an NBA guy. I find it pretty boring. All right, we're back here in Pittsburgh again. 1-0 Pittsburgh leading over Ottawa. 4:15 left to go. As our Steeler fans, Sixers fans, I mean, not all of them. Some of them are Cleveland fans because Cleveland's actually closer as the Senators have it. But then they lose possession. The Penguins will have it on the power play. Playing some offense, he sends it up the ice, and that's going to be no dice. Senators bring it up the ice right to left. 3:50 left to go. Again, 1:30 on the power play. Passes to his right. Penguins kind of out of position, but they somehow get the puck. And it looks like the Penguins, again, looking to play keep away, and they will. Very good stuff, again, trying to kill as much time as possible. 1:20 on the power play, 1:15 to be exact, as he sends it back to a teammate. He's playing himself up the ice. Looking back again. They're at the blue line. Passes to the left circle. Left circle back to the blue line. Blue line back to the left circle player. Passes it more up towards the goalie. Passes it back. Shot off the mark. Going to be saved by the goalie. Very good stuff by the Penguins. That shot was extremely fast, but off the mark. Very inaccurate. Man, again, the Senators threatening here late. Obviously, the power play, kind of a big deal. Man, again, he kind of beat everybody, but he beat the post as well. 55 seconds left on this power play. Faceoff going to be won by the Penguins, and he's going to send it up the ice, but it's intercepted by a Senator. 45 seconds left to go on this power play. Bringing it up the ice as he crosses the logo, passes it inside. They're at the blue line. He's trying to find someone, sends it across the ice to a teammate. They're at the left circle. It's poked away by a Penguin. And now we have a 3-on-2 opportunity for the Penguins. 2-on-2. Shot's going to be just a bit wide. Penguins still have it, sending it up the ice. He's going to look to play keep away for these 20 seconds if he can. 3-on-1. Oh, yeah, the Senators just out-muscling here. 15 seconds left until the power play has concluded. 2:30 left to go. Poked away. And the Penguins playing some good defense. Oh, and the center Hattie just couldn't get possession or get control of it. 2 seconds, 1 second. Power play is denied, and the Penguins will poke it away. And he just... Oh, man, they had a guy down the ice, but an Ottawa Senator was able to poke it away. 2:03 left to go and counting here in the first period. 1-0 again. Pittsburgh leading over Ottawa. As Ottawa with it again down the right side. Poked away by the Penguins. Carlson with it. He loses control. Oh, and it's inside. The Senator just couldn't get the shot off. Good defense by the Penguins. Carlson with some mistakes early in this one. You'll have to clean those up. As the Penguins with it again, moving left to right. Oh, bad pass intercepted. Senators with it again. But the Penguins defense, Abel Malkin with it. He'll pass it back. Does halftime happen after the first? Yeah, they have intermissions. After the first and second, they will have breaks. I don't know, it's like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I don't even remember. 1:13 and counting as he's working his way. Shot is going to be directly into the chest of Shilov. That was a rocket off the stick. Good thing there's padding there, but geez, I'm sure it still hurts a little bit. Again, 1-0. Penguins leading over the Senators with just a little bit over 1 minute to go. 1:09 left to go as the faceoff going to be won by the Senators. Left circle. Oh, and it goes through the left circle player. As the Senators will once again have it. They're playing it inside. Almost a shot on goal, but just couldn't get the stick on it. Oh, now he's inside working his way. The Senators have it. Senators trying to find a teammate. That shot's going to be off the mark. Blocked by a Penguin defender. Shot again. Deflected away. And the Senators will once again have it. They're at the blue line. Passes to another player at the blue line. Left circle. Shot inside. Oh, pass inside. That's deflected away. And I believe that went out of play with 34.5 seconds left to go in the first period. Again, 1-0 your score in this one before the first intermission happens. Chinikov again, so far the difference of the game, Malkin to Chinikov. I guess it was Wotherspoon to Malkin to Chinikov because 2 players on that assist. Face-off won by the Senators, 30 seconds and counting, poked away by the Penguins. As Penguins haven't really had the puck much the last 5 or 6 minutes, and that will continue as that's a turnover again. Now he sends it up the ice, 18 seconds, 17 seconds. Crosby sends it up the ice, 13 seconds. Senators will have it poked away. Nope, never mind. Senators will have it, 10 seconds, 8 seconds, 7. Senators with it. One last opportunity for the Senators. Got to get a shot off. The Penguins crashing to the puck. Buzzer beats. That's the end of the first quarter, or pardon me, first period. As the Penguins lead 1-0 over the Senators. So there you go. There you go. So that is pretty much it. And then I'll, of course, chill for the first period intermission, second period intermission as well. Did it really not save? I just realized it said NCAA basketball on the top. It's over here. Did I not press save on that? Okay, well, my bad. You guys probably like, what the heck is going on up top? Let's see here. I have to do this again. NHL. Hopefully I don't have to do that again. Did it save this time? We'll see. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Looks like we finally were able to address that. Well, that's always good. What is this? Hold on. Sorry, still working on my stuff here. Since football has ended, it's been kind of wacky. Oh, I was wondering why it was so weird. Because there was a huge box there. Yeah, I'll just change it like that and just make it look a little bigger. That'll work. All right, what do we got? Again, feel free to chat down below. Again, during intermission, I'm just kind of chilling. Let's see. There's still a ton of snow outside. I don't see it at all melting. Yeah. I don't know. How cold is it for you, man? Again, good to see KC just kind of hanging out. Just trying to get some hockey in. Trying to get a stream in before it's all said and done for today. Hopefully, again, you like the new ice rink, the skating rink, ice rink, hockey rink. As, again, ESPN, I don't know, just felt like making a change. So let's go ahead and go full screen here. And we can look at what's happened. Again, 2 penalties, Raquel and then Soyalov. Of course, Penguins did not have to pay for that at all. And shots on goal, the Senators with 13, Penguins with 7. Face-offs have went to the Senators. Hits, Penguins with 8, Senators with 7. Block shots, Penguins with 6, Senators with 1. Giveaways 4, Penguins 3. Takeaways, Senators with 3, Penguins with 1. I guess that's pretty much it. Again, the only goal of the game. What is this? Oh, that's kind of neat. This is what happened on that. So there's the pass to Malkin. Then he finds Chinikov right there to send it in. That's pretty neat. I like that. More of that. That's pretty cool. Wow. I mean, that's some pretty next level stuff, if I say so myself. Need to see more of that. Need to see more of that in the future. Tomorrow it's going to be 23 degrees, and there's a 95% chance of snow on Wednesday. Wow. Playing against 25 SMU, and I still haven't voted for the... Yeah, I don't know. The logic is pretty crazy. All right, in the college basketball world, North Carolina 34, Syracuse 29. Howard 53, Coppin State 37. Florida A&M 35, Alabama State 29, Boston University 32, Holy Cross 29, Lamar 31, Southeastern Louisiana 26, UT Rio Grande Valley 20, Houston Christian 4. Man, that's below out there. Nicholls State 16, Northwestern State 4, SFA 13, McNeese 8, New Orleans 17, East Texas A&M 16. Then for the hockey scoreboard, and obviously the Penguins leading in this one, 1-0. Sabres Panthers 2-2. Islanders leading 1-0. Again, the Penguins play the Islanders tomorrow in New York. But yeah, Islanders 1, Capitals 0, and then the Wild leading 1-0 over the Canadiens. Again, just going to hang out for this commercial break. Hopefully, again, you like what you're listening to, folks, and you like and subscribe. Helps out the channel. Again, it is free to do so, and of course, again, feel free to chat down below. Again, we're just kind of waiting for intermission to conclude, and that is pretty much all we got. So, Stephen F. Austin, I thought about doing it. Now I was really close to doing SFA, and McNeese ended up not doing that. Trying to get some hockey in. Very close, though. That was I was very close there, Dylan. Yeah, SFA, that's only about 2 hours away from me. Visited there many years ago on a school trip, high school trip, many years ago. Back when I was young and had hope. Okay, I don't know if I ever had hope, actually. I don't know. Here are your 2025 Super Bowl champs, New England Patriots. Oh, interesting. Found you off Google trying to find the live radio. Oh, really? That's interesting. Trying to find their live radio? Really? I didn't even promote the game. I didn't promote the game at all. That's interesting. I didn't promote it at all. That's odd. For that game, that's weird. Now, I did do an SFA game, a football game. This was many months ago, though. This was, I think, during the playoffs. Yeah, SFA during the... Did SFA in Montana State. And I personally felt like SFA kind of got messed over there. They definitely had a lot of calls go against them in that one. I really didn't like that. In Montana State, yeah, I don't know. They kind of played very arrogant, and I didn't like that. And I have covered a McNeese game, but this was last March Madness tourney. I can't even remember. I think it was Clemson. I think they played Clemson, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I played Clemson. And I think McNeese won, I want to say. Yeah, I don't want to get copyright here from a dang stupid commercial. So I'll just go full screen here. Clicked YouTube into some of your past game you did. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Interesting. Well, yeah, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that one. My bad. I was close, though. Very close. Look at me. Look at little me go. Actually, that's not really... Look at my hair. Messed up hair. I mean, I have messed up hair now, to be honest. But yeah, McNeese with the upset, I believe. That's crazy. So, yeah, I don't know. That's a pretty big matchup for sure. That's why I thought about doing it. Because, like, yeah, both teams are usually pretty good in the Southland Conference. But, nah, I just ended up not doing it. Sorry, man. Sorry, Dylan. Appreciate you, though, for clicking. Yeah, maybe next time. Again, you know, depending on how March Madness goes and how the Southland Conference matches go, man, I could cover them, I'm sure. Are you SFA or are you McNeese? Are you McNeese or SFA? I can't recall. I guess you're SFA since you did the throw SFA on. Gotcha. Yeah, you never know. You never know. But no, sorry, man. Maybe next time. Trying to practice some hockey. But I'm not very good at it. Not very good at it. Not very good at a lot of things. So, I mean, again, I like football. I think I'm pretty solid at football, pretty solid at baseball when it comes to hockey and basketball, things that I just don't really normally watch. You can tell that I don't know what I'm doing. Appreciate you for subbing, man. Appreciate you, man. Trisk ain't that the guy from 1800s? I have no idea what you're talking about there. Is the Pro Bowl still a thing? I don't know. It's something. I think Rhino's going to be covering it tomorrow. I don't think I cover it. I think I'll be covering, again, another Penguins game. As for some reason now I'm on Jaguar Gator. Hopefully it doesn't flag me for copyright. But, yeah, I'm just kind of hanging out. Again, let's see, again, that game right now. Looks like SFA pulling ahead 15-8. In that one. But yeah, again, feel free to chat down below. Again, we're just kind of waiting for us to get it going. By the way, I know someone asked earlier about Pittsburgh and Buffalo. Trying to see who that was. Let's see, Michael. So yeah, I got you. Possibly Thursday. Pittsburgh plays Buffalo on Thursday, so possibly then, yeah, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday might be the hockey days this week. Might be, I don't know. Again, no promises, but most likely that'll be the case. Leopard Gator, yep. I'll be sure to let him know. Like, yep, he's watching Leopard Gator, not Jaguar Gator. Leopard Gator. About 6 minutes to go, by the way, in intermission. So, yeah, again, intermission, that's like the one thing that's kind of annoying. It's just too long. It's way too long. Play-by-play of the Zambonis. I don't even know who those are. Thought you said you wanted... At first, I read it as play like zombies, like play Black Ops Zombies or something. Like, I'm good. Actually, I had to get rid of the Zombie Chronicles to update, or to add on Black Ops 7. Good evening, RB. How's it going, man? Good to see you. Appreciate you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Ooh, I just realized, can I do that? That actually doesn't look too bad. Anyway, let me check out some things. Just kind of want to see who else is doing the game tonight. Again, for copyright reasons, I cannot actually show the games. That's why I'm kind of looking away. Penguins, Senators, Zamboni. Yeah, I'm not really familiar with Zamboni. Zambonis are the machines that clean the ice. Oh, that's pretty cool. Interesting. So it looks like I have a... So, I have a lot of competition tonight. Jeez, So we got Joey Wagner. He does a lot of Pittsburgh sports. He's doing the game tonight. And then we have Locked On Senators. Got 120 people in the chat. Senator streamer there. Nordic 97. He's doing the game. Sportsnet Pittsburgh. How are they streaming the game? Somebody put a 2 million bet at 200 plus odds on the Patriots. So someone, oh man, geez, that's pretty crazy. That's a lot. I don't know. That's pretty wild. That's interesting. Sportsnet Pittsburgh. I actually have more subscribers than a actual regional network. That's pretty crazy. Huh. I need to partner with them. Like, hey, I can help you out. I could take your channel to the next level, Pittsburgh Sportsnet. That would be interesting. Yeah, it looks like we got a lot of people, actually a lot more people covering this game tonight. Geez, some Senators fans again. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Again, we're just kind of waiting for this game to get back in action. You failed, you? Possibly. You learned something. I'll probably remember it and then forget. Like, you'll ask me tomorrow, like, what's the Zamboni? I'm like, I have no idea. Is that like a type of pasta? That's what it sounds like. It sounds like something I would get from Olive Garden. Can I have the Zamboni, please? Thank you. Appreciate it. Zamboni sounds like a sandwich for Primatis. Yeah. 2 million Venezuelan dollars. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Zamboni sounds like an Italian. Exactly. It sounds Italian. Yeah. No, for sure. Sounds like something you would get from like an Italian restaurant. Yeah. Now I've got about, looks like 2.5 minutes away from us getting back underway in Pittsburgh. Again, 1-0 your score. Again, I can show you the breakdown. I mean, again, I'm using the NHL website. Pretty neat. I can show you what happened here. That's pretty cool. I can only show you what happened on the goal. But it was really nice play. Again, Malkin taking it down the right side, seeing the open man in the middle. Good pass. And then finding the net. That is how, of course, the Penguins took the lead and stayed in the lead. I wonder how soon that updates, because I'd like to be able to show you guys like as soon as possible. Venezuela. It wasn't, I believe, Venezuela. I don't know if my dad would know Trisk, but I think that was the country. What's his name? The Dodgers guy. Oh, I feel like a disgrace now. I mean, I can remember that. Whenever I'm on air, I forget everything. But whenever I'm off air, I could tell you, like, things left and right. Oh, man, play-by-play announcer. Yeah, not Joe Davis. I want Vince Scully. Yeah, Vince Scully. I think he's the one that just started randomly, like trashing, not trashing, but just, saying how communism failed in Venezuela. That was so funny. It was so random, but it was so great. That was so great. Zamboni with extra cheese. There you go. That's what it sounds like. Sounds really good. It sounds like I want Zamboni. I know nothing about women's basketball, but I know who Haley Van Lith is. No idea who that is. Fernando Venezuela. This guy. Yeah, Fernando Valenzuela. The only reason I know there wasn't Venezuela is that I play MLB The Show, and they have a lot of older players on the game, and he's one of the older players. So, yes, I know about the left-handed Valenzuela. Yep. I might need to get another water. I'm already halfway done. I'm still thirsty. I'm trying to save. But yeah, again, feel free to chat down below, guys. Appreciate you guys for hanging out again once the game starts. Obviously you guys know that I can't talk to the chat as much. But, because, hockey and basketball, they're very fast-paced sports. Football can definitely do it again this Sunday. Of course, if you're wondering, yes, I'll be doing the Super Bowl. Obviously. Very excited for that. My last really big stream until probably next year. Again, we'll see how baseball is. Very excited for Pittsburgh baseball. And, of course, I'll be bouncing around the major leagues like I did last year. Though maybe a little bit less of the teams I cover. I might not hit every team. Last year I did like 27 of the 30 teams. This year might just do a few of the teams, and then if I got nothing else to call, I'll do another game. Fernando Venezuela. Oh, yeah. Only Fernando I like is Mendoza. How can the Raiders possibly ruin him? Oh, they could. It's easy. You see that Pavia was seen at a bar before the Senior Bowl? And I didn't know that, but it doesn't surprise me. Again, that guy is an idiot. Very disappointed in him. Very disappointed. No, we're using the word obviously. Obviously. Yeah, I don't know. I guess you're right. Obviously. I like obviously. Obviously, we didn't make enough plays, but can't make a meatball out of a computer or something stupid like that. And then, the media would, think that's, the most amazing, rounded thought in the world. But, oh my gosh. Anyway, we're back, and we're ready to go here in Pittsburgh. Face-off going to be won by the Penguins, but then lost immediately, so maybe they didn't really win it. As the Senators now moving left to right again in their white jerseys, black pants. Penguins, black jersey, black pants, of course, with a nice touch of yellow. As the Senators will have it behind their goalie. He'll pass it off the left wall, and he will continue passing up the left wall. The Penguins will once again have it. The goalie has to whack it away because it was flirting with a little bit of danger there. Penguins will have it. Crosby slings it to the crowd. It looks like it'll be another face-off. You're going to miss Tomlin's analogies? I guess. Some of them are fun. But, I don't know. They could be pretty dumb. They could be pretty dumb. Yeah. All right, anyway, 1-0 here. Face-off going to be happening near the Penguins area. Going to be slung down the left wall, and here are the Penguins marching down, and, of course, they will lose possession behind the goal. Puck's just kind of standing there, or just hanging out. Now it's going to be slung around by the Senators. We're making their way down the right side. And he will turn and pass and try to find a teammate. Now the Penguins with it. He passes it back. Shot off the nets. Off the goal, pardon me, not the nets. Going to be deflected around the Senators. We'll have it again behind the goal. He slings it down the right wall. And now the Penguins will have it in their own end. I believe this is Shea. Actually, I don't know. I don't see number 5 on the ice as he sends it up the ice. And now the Senators will have it. Again, it's just been a back and forth. Losing possession the last few moments here as they're working away left to right. It's going to be passing it inside. Deflected away. Shot is in! And the Senators tie it up. Kind of out of nowhere, Michael Amadio with the goal, tying it up 1-1. Bringing it down the ice. Pass was deflected. A shot was deflected. Then again, lazy defense, not clearing it. Malkin not clearing it. He had it for a moment, then lost control right in front of the net, in front of the goal. And the Senators make him pay. Michael Amadio with the goal. Clevin and Pinto going to be given the credit for the assist. Again, as soon as I see the goal visualized there, I will make sure to give that to you guys. All right, face-off going to be won by the Senators again, 1-1 here in Pittsburgh. Puck going to be going down the right side. Now it's hanging around behind the goal, the goalie net. Now it's going to be bunched up, and the Senators will once again have it, playing it down the right side. Senators with it again behind the goal. It's going to be passed to the far circle. Passes inside. Almost in. Senators almost making it 2-1. Luckily, the puck just confined the net. Shot going to be off the mark, deflected away, and the puck squirts its way back towards the Senators' end behind the nets, behind the goal of the Senators. Senators will have it again, moving left to right, moving fast. He sends it up the ice. The goalie will have it. Shelov's coming out and will pass it along the wall. Looks like there's a little bit of a line change for the Senators and for the Penguins, as they will go ahead and switch out some players. Sends it to his left. And now, of course, there's bunched up, and the puck will go towards the Penguins' end. Carlson passes it down the left side as they take it up the court. Here you go. Here's the goal visualizer for the Senators. As there you go. Again, it's going to have Malkin with it just for a tad bit. Then it was poked away. Doesn't really do it justice there. Malkin had it for about a second or two. I'll show you guys again. Penguins now with it again. The Senators now with it behind the goal. Passes inside, deflected away. Senators once again have it. Trying to find somebody. The Penguins will have it. And now there's going to be a penalty. So there you go. That is how they scored their goal. Looks like the Penguins have just committed a foul. So you'll see another power play for the Senators. Senators have been racking up the 5-on-4 advantages. Of course, again, they have yet to make the Penguins pay for it. Looks like it's a... I don't know actually what it would be called. Looks like it's going to be Parker Wotherspoon. 2 minutes for a cross-checking Dylan Cozens. Can't do that. We'll always have his aunts. Yeah, exactly. That's what we get to remember Tomlin. Hello, Robert Yang. Yep, Senator scored. Yep. You know if Tiffany Brooks is one of the hospitals? Oh, I have no idea. Shot's going to be well off target. And now, of course, it's going to be hanging around behind the goalie's net. Senators with it again, passing it amongst themselves. Far circle. Passes it inside behind the goal. Shot's going to be deflected. Penguins will have it. Again, it's a power play for the Senators, but the Penguins now on offense going to be shot well off the mark. Senators will have to start it over. 1:30 and counting here in this power play. 16:01 in the second period. Again, the Senators 0 for 2 on the power play tonight. Senators taking it down the left side, passing it amongst themselves. Behind the goal, pokes it inside, deflected away. Now he has it on the right circle, passes it. Shot well off the mark. Not even close. As now the Penguins will just try to hold on to it. Senators trying to gang up on the guy. Sets it up. He's at the blue line. Passes it to his left. Passes it to the right circle. Left circle. Doesn't pull the trigger. Passes it back to the blue line. Blue line. Passing it amongst themselves. Moves up to the left circle. Left circle with it. Passes it back to the back circle. Shot up the middle. Going to be saved by Shelovs as he downs it. 15:15 left to go here in the second period. 40 seconds left to go in the power play. Can you tell me about Duke UConn? My football, your uncle always seems to talk about it. It was one of the greatest games of 2025 for NFL college football. Like, that was such a great game. Can't really tell you much about it. Just all I know is great. If you can watch highlights of it, make sure to do it. If you have a bag of nickels, you can't make change for a penny. I didn't even know that one. That's interesting. Anyway, that's going to be a face-off won by the Penguins. Only 40 seconds left on the power play as the Penguins take it up the ice right to left, trying to kill some time here. As, again, the Penguins always taking it inside. Shot is going to be deflected away. And maybe the aggressiveness of the Penguins might hurt them. But no, the Penguins win it back, but then they lose it really quickly. The Senators now with it again. 20 seconds left on the power play. 4-on-3. Down the left side. Passes inside. Passes to the net. Oh, and it's going to be deflected away. Senators again with a great chance, but just couldn't convert. 5 seconds left on this power play as the Senators' shot going to be just wide. And the power play is unsuccessful. Shot going to be deflected away by Chilovs. As the puck is just chilling by itself. Now the Penguins will claim it. 14-23 and counting here in the second period as he plays it off down the left wall. The goalie will set it up for the Senators as they will resume play. Reset their play, I guess. Reset their formation as they're moving up. Penguins deflected away. Senators win it back. Penguins win it back in their own end. Near circle. At the blue line. Passes it across the ice, and that was a bad pass. Again, the Senators reclaiming possession, sends it up the ice where the Penguins will flick it back towards themselves, and the Senators will reclaim it, stolen away, as that's going to be deflected away. The Penguins will have it again, right to left. Carlson passes to his left. Number 67 of the Penguins moving up the ice, can't locate the puck, as the Senators will claim the puck. Moving it up the ice left to right are the Senators moving fast. 2-1-2, 2-1-3 opportunity. And that is going to be nullified pretty much immediately. Now, it wasn't really much of an opportunity when you really think about a 2-on-3 opportunity. That makes no sense. Anyway, the Penguins have it, but will lose possession immediately. I feel like teams just passing it, moving up the ice just to lose it. This is the game for you as the Senators inside. Almost converting an opportunity, couldn't quite do it. Now it's a 2-on-2 for the Penguins. Penguins down the right side, and he will pass it back, slowing it down, tripped, but then still on his feet. Passes inside, deflected away. As the Penguins, nice effort there, able to keep possession. But now he loses possession after a bad pass, a risky pass. Senators with it, 4 for the Penguins. 4 Penguins on them, and they, of course, win the puck back. As the Senators once again with it, sends it up the ice. Some contact there, more so with the wall than the player. Senators with it down the right side. Loses the puck. Malkin with it. And he will slow it down and now sends it back. That was interesting. Malkin gets the puck and then kind of gives up on the play. I don't know if he was tired or whatnot. Senators with it behind their own goalie, just kind of doing circles. As Spence will have it here for the Senators. He plays it up down the left side, crossing himself into the middle, turning around, slips. Slipped on the ice. That's not really a shock, as he'll send it across. The Penguins will anyway, as they'll send it up the ice. It's going to be now with the Senators goalie, who passes it to a defenseman. And the Penguins will take it away behind the goalie. And, the Senators able to poke it away. 16 shots again for Ottawa. Only 7 for the Penguins. As the Penguins defense able to reclaim the puck. Plays it off the wall. That one's going to be deflected away. The Senators will have it again. Pass inside. Shot on goal is denied. It was 1-1 with the goalie. Just couldn't convert. Here are the Penguins as he sends it up the ice. Going to be with the goalie again. He sends it to a defenseman, plays it down the right wall. He sends it around the wall, ring around the rosy, really. And that goes all the way to the logo. Sends it down the wall again. Penguins this time going to send it back to where it came. And now there's a little scuffle down the right side in that right corner. Now it's going to be poked away down the left side. The Penguins have it. Trying to find a teammate. Can't find one. Plays it off the wall. But, of course, the Senators will find it. Now the Penguins will take it over. And now people yanking each other on the ice. Penguins with it at the blue line. Looking. Shot's going to be deflected. Poked away. Trying to find a teammate. He cannot find anybody. Finds a Senator. As the Senators will have it behind their own goalie. And the Penguins will poke it away. Penguin passes it to the blue line. Blue line looking, passes it to himself in the end. A little miscommunication there, could have been pretty bad. Passes it, it's going to be a little wide. Senators will have it again. Plays it up. The Penguins emerge with the puck. 10 minutes and counting here in the second period. As he passes inside, shot's going to be deflected. Senators with it once again. Moving left to right, a 3-on-2. 3-on-2, passes across the ice just a little bit too far. Senators play it up. Penguins with it again. Poking it away, sends it across the ice. That's going to be once again intercepted. No bueno. Penguin goalie will have it. She lobs it. He hands it off to a defenseman. It's been a long period of no stopping. So that's kind of neat. 9:20 and counting here. Penguins shot on goal, going to be down by the goal, and I think that's probably going to take us to a commercial timeout because that was a long time. So 9:16 left to go. Again, the Senators evening up the score. Here, of course, is a replay of that goal. And right there, just easy does it, I guess, for Michael Amadio. All right, what in the world? She's my really close friend from Pakistan. She went to... Oh, okay, interesting. Penguins are one of the worst power play percentage teams. Probably score more shorthanded goals. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Gotta watch the highlights. Yeah, you do. Wonder if it'd be an early spring or 6 more weeks. Apparently, it was 6 more weeks. Oh, you got a shout out to Tiffany Brooks from Punxsutawney. She's in a really good area. Shout out Tiffany Brooks from Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. Hopefully you feel better. Hopefully everything's okay. Apparently it doesn't look too good after what I'm just reading here. But again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Again, feel free to chat down below. Obviously, again, I don't really know what I'm saying when it comes to hockey. Not really a hockey guy. Just learning it on the fly. But again, I do pay attention to the Penguins, or at least keep up with their box scores and see their standings after a few weeks. That's usually what I do. Mattress Mac is the guy who made the 2 million bets. Placed on AFC to win. Defaults. Okay, so just whoever was the AFC team. Gotcha. Bet was made before the championship games. That is tough. Yeah, that is tough. I wouldn't. I think the Seahawks probably going to win. Kind of pulling for them to win because, I'm a Steeler fan. Can't really have the Patriots pass us up. Don't want that to happen. That is no bueno. But I'm hoping for a good game, despite, how I think it could be one-sided. I'm hoping for a good game. I could see it being a good game. I could see it being a, like a low score, not really low scoring, but, 21-17 type of game. I could see that happening with the defenses here. Penguins winning the face-off in their own half. As, again, 9 minutes here left in the second period. Tied up 1-1. Ottawa with all the shots on goal. 17. Penguins have it in front of the goal. Can't pull the trigger as it's pulled away or clawed away by the Senators. Malkin reclaiming possession, then knocked away by the Senators, moving down the left side. Again, 7 shots for Ottawa, 8 shots for the Penguins. Hasn't really been an offensive day for the Penguins. Very offensive for the eyes as the puck will be deflected away and secured by the Penguins, moving down the right side. He's going to go ahead and lose possession. Again, another bad pass, and apparently there is a penalty or something because the clock has just stopped randomly. Or a timeout. I don't know. I don't know if you're even allowed to take a timeout. But yeah, shots on goal again, 17-8. Or it's showing 17-7. Maybe it's 17-8. I don't know. But power play percentage, again, 0% for the Senators, 0 or nothing for the Penguins. Again, they haven't had an opportunity. Senators have won more face-offs. 60% of the face-offs won by the Senators. Hits have been even, 13 apiece. Block shots, the Penguins with 11. Senators with only 3. Of course, again, only 8 shots for the Penguins. Steelers disgust you. Yeah, winning would disgust me too. The problem is, we don't really win anymore. Don't really win anymore. Face-off going to be won by the Penguins as he takes a shot on goal. That one's wide, and the Senators will have it. Senators will have it amongst the wall, and it's going to be poked away. Senators will once again claim it as he sends it up the wall. The Penguins will be on the receiving end of the puck as it's going to be bunched up on the corner. The Penguins will have it as they're racing up the middle, sends it up the ice, and the Senators will be there to intercept it as it's going to be poked away down the right side of the wall. Or the puck going amongst the wall, just leaning up against the wall. Now the Senators will have it again down the right side. Left to right, I should say. As the Penguins will have it. Shot's going to be deflected away right behind the goalie. Senators will have it up the ice. As it's a 3-on-2. 3-on-2 for the Senators. Senators, oh, he's going to hesitate. Let the Penguins defense takes a shot anyway. That one's well off. And there was some pushing and shoving there. The pass goes between the legs of a Penguin. The Penguins will get it anyway as he did a little round the world there with the puck. Senators with it, and he will turn it over. Penguins will once again flick it up in the air. Caught by a Senator who takes it up, passes to his left, passes to his right, fakes the shot, passes inside. Oh, and they almost had an opportunity for the Senators and unable to get it inside the net. Penguins will have it. He loses possession really quickly. Senators will once again have it. Some pushing and shoving there. Nothing comes of it as the Senators will have it. Passes to his right. Oh, he's got an opportunity. Cuts inside. Looking for a man. Has to slow it down. Work his way back. He's inside the right circle. Passes inside. Shot is going to be saved by Shelovs. Good stuff there by Shelovs and the Penguins defense. Another commercial break. 6:29 left to go here in the second period. 1-1 is your score. You're hoping the Patriots they can be successful without Brady and Belichick. I'm hoping they cannot, actually. I'd rather be 3-14 for a couple years than go 9-8, 10-7, never win a playoff game. Yeah, I guess so. But, you know, again, just because you lose, I don't know. I don't really get the logic to lose. I mean, I just don't. I mean, obviously it helps out with the draft, right? But the draft is no for sure thing. I mean, it really only, the difference would be the getting of a franchise quarterback, which isn't really a sure thing either. So I don't know. I don't know if I really agree with, oh, you have to lose to win. I don't know if that's really, I mean, look at the Browns, look at the Jets, look at the Raiders. I mean, there's so many things like that where it's not really a sure thing to like lose all the time, then you're going to be good. Comes down to coaching, comes down to ownership, comes down to all that, building a team. But again, appreciate you, Robert. Appreciate you, all you guys. Again, Mr. Green, RB, KC, all you guys for tuning in. Michael, Trisk, Goku's nephew, thank you again for tuning in. I believe they get one time out. Gotcha. I wasn't too sure how this all worked, to be honest with you. Unless there's a talent draft like Skylar Bell. Yep, Skylar Bell's pretty legit. Future Pittsburgh Steeler, by the way. I know we'll be getting a receiver in the draft. There's no way we don't. I don't know. I mean, I guess I could see a way where we don't, but it'd be nice if we did. It'd be pretty cool if we did. All right, working our way back here to Pittsburgh again. 1-1 is your score. As again, the Penguins and the Senators do a battle. The Senators going to win the face-off. They didn't even show the face-off. As the Penguins will have it behind their own net. And he's going to work his way up the middle from everyone, the whole pack of players. Oh, he took a big hit there. And the Senators will have it once again. The Penguins now reclaiming possession. Senators then reclaiming possession as he sends it down the wall. Down the right side again, working left to right are the Senators. Penguins right to left. As it's going to be poked away. And the Penguins don't have possession. Senators do. Crossing the logo, sends it up the wall. Ring around the rosy style as the Penguins will once again do the same thing. Sends it up the wall, down the right wall. From right to left, of course. I guess I should say far wall, near wall. That would probably be more accurate. Anyway, as the Senators have it behind the goalie, Crosby has it, sends it back. Shot going to be deflected away by a defenseman. As the Senators will have it on the far wall, passes to the near wall. That's so much better, you can already tell. Anyway, so the Penguins will have it as he loses possession behind the goalie, passes to the near wall. Crosby at the near wall, passes it back. He takes a crunch. The Senators will emerge with the puck, sends it across to the far wall. No one's there. Sends it to the right or left circle, pardon me. It's at the blue line. Sends it to the right circle, to the left circle, to the blue line, left circle again. Left circle, blue line, left circle. He's circling around, sends it behind the goal. He passes inside. It's going to be saved by Shilovs. As the Senator player just couldn't pull the trigger. It actually went off and just kind of glided slowly to the goalie, Shilovs. Future Carolina Panther. What's up, Casey? Again, appreciate you, man, for tuning in. Appreciate you, man. Another commercial break. So, yeah, I think, again, with that long stretch of, play, I guess they're going to make up for it with all these commercials. That's what they're going to do. Let's see here. I'm just going to... Yeah. Just kind of hanging out tonight. Again, feel free to chat down below. Again, I try to get to the chat as often as I can. Obviously, during the game, it's a little bit more difficult to do so. But yeah, again, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many questions. Again, I'm more of an NFL guy. You can talk about baseball. Baseball's almost here. I'll be covering a lot of Pirates. Ready for that. Pirates Mets opening day. I believe they're going to be on the NBC, so that'd be pretty cool to see baseball on NBC. That'd be pretty neat. So ready for that. Hopefully, again, you'll be there for that one as well. Paul Skeens. And I don't know who the Mets number 1 is. Actually, I have no idea. I'll look over at that stuff, I guess, a little bit after. And during the intermission, I can look up all that. Again, we do have 2 goals in this one. 1-1. Near wall, far wall, Norwall, yeah. A Norwall. The old way. I don't know if are Norwalls real, or were they former whales that don't exist anymore? I think that's the case. Again, this is the Penguins goal there. Go ahead and replay that for you. More Penguin fans here, if I had to guess. Play that as we are underway. Senators have it behind the Penguins net. Now it's going to be deflected away. Of course, this is the Senators' goal. As Malkin has it. Oh, and he loses possession. The Senators have it. Now the Penguins will have it. As now he intercepts the pass. Senators will once again have it again deflected away by the Penguins. Penguins will have it behind their own goalie's net. Norwalls are, I know they're real, but I don't know if they're still real or they're extinct or whatnot. But I'd have to look at that, actually. Anyway, Penguins will have it behind their net as he passes to the near wall. Malkin has it. Oh, it's intercepted. He's at the blue line, sends it inside, and it's just a bad pass. Finding nobody. Again, the Senators have had plenty of opportunities. Penguins have not played good tonight. And yet they're very fortunate that it's 1-1, to be honest with you. Only 8 shots on goal, 19 for Ottawa. As there's going to be a scrum for the puck. Intercepted. Shot going to be off the mark. Penguins with it. Malkin sends it up the ice. And it's going to be once again intercepted. As the Senators will have it. They'll send it around the ice. Ring around the rosy style. As the Penguins will meet with the puck behind the net. The Senators also there. But the Penguins emerge with it. As the Senators will have it. And the Penguins will have it again on the far wall. Crosby with it down the right side. Cuts inside. loses possession. It's stolen away. 2-on-1 opportunity for the Senators. Shot going to be well off the mark. Not even close. And the Senators will have it, though, regardless. Now it's poked away. Crosby has it down the near wall. Sends it to the blue line. Penguins will have it as they will reset. Some line changes for both teams. Penguins, again, 2:30 and counting. 1-1 your score. It's been a lot of the Senators tonight, but the Penguins hanging in. Their shot going to be deflected away by the goalie. Senators with it down near the near wall. 4-on-2 opportunity for the Senators, but the Penguins somehow, some way emerge. Now it's a 2-on-1 shot deflected away. Oh, and the Senators will have it down the near wall. He sends it. No, he's crossing it in the middle. Passes back to the near wall, and he takes a big hit there. Number 18 took a huge shot of the Senators. Pittsburgh crowd loves it. As he's looking around, he's at the blue line, sends it up the ice, and the Penguins will have it left circle, crossing the blue line, crossing the logo, crosses it inside, loses possession as it's poked away by the Senators. Senators will have it again down the near wall, and that will be poked away. And he takes a shot. Now seeing a lot more physicality with this game as the Senators and Penguins starting to elbow each other, shove each other. Penguins with it. Again, this is the right circle. The Senators have it. Blue line. Passes up the wall. It's going to be stolen away by the Penguins. Down the near wall. Looking around. Passes to a teammate on the far wall, but then he loses possession. Senators will have it behind the goalie now. In the corner, the Penguins looks like they have it at the right corner. He sends it up, and it's picked. Just picked his pocket clean. Senators have it 2-on-2. He'll send it up the ice. Only 47 seconds and counting. Penguins had it, and it seemingly just lost possession. Now they have it again. 37 seconds and counting. They're just sending it up the wall. That's all it is. These teams just back and forth. Shot going to be off the mark. It's going to be whistled dead. And it might be a penalty on the Penguins again. I think that is indeed another penalty by the Penguins, or at least, whistled dead. 28 seconds left. Some discussions here for both teams. A shot inside. Looks like somebody pushed him in the back. Eller did. Or Eller got pushed in the back. A cross check there. Wow, cross check by the Penguins. And that's going to be another 2 minutes. Let's see here. How's it going? Good to see you, Orville. Appreciate you, man, for tuning in. Penguins right on Norwalls, apparently. Made big pot of grilled chicken and sausages. Nice. Hey, I'll take some for sure. Appreciate you guys again for hanging out. Again, I'm not the best when it comes to hockey or basketball, but, we're giving it a shot anyway. But, yeah, 1-1 is your score here, as we'll have a 2-minute power play. Guilty party, by the way, was indeed Connor Clifton. So with 28 seconds left, they will have the 2-minute power play. And, of course, again, that'll roll over to the next, just in case you didn't know that. 29 seconds, face-off one. Shot going to be deflected and then sent into the crowd. So very nice there by the Penguin goalie. Again, Shilov's doing a pretty solid job tonight, just punching it away. As that becomes a souvenir. Ottawa should change their name to the Norwalls. Yeah, maybe. All right, Senators win it. Shot can be deflected. Oh, it's so close, but off the post. Gonna be, again, Senators shot again. Not happening. 12 seconds left. Penguins will send it back. 9 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's nothing happening. And that's the end of the second period. 1-1 is your score. Penguins and the Senators tied up. And, of course, whenever we do come back, it will be a power play. Because, again, the Penguins still have a minute 40 that they have to serve. About a minute 30, maybe. Duke Econ, yeah, that was good stuff. Smash the like button. Helps out a lot, again, if you can. Again, it is free to do so. It's free to like and sub. Free to do that. Syracuse getting belts. They are getting belt. Yeah, I guess that's the new saying, getting belts. They're getting belt to butt. That is the new saying. I'm not really a fan of it because everyone says it now. It was kind of cool whenever it first came out, but now it's like everyone says it. Like, okay, we get it. We get it. They're getting beat bad. We get it. All right, this is, again, the Penguins goal that happened in the first period. Very nice stuff there by NHL.com to make it happen. And, of course, this is the Senators' goal that happened in the second period. And pretty cool stuff. So, again, 1-1 is your score. And now, of course, look at the stats for the game. Because why not? So, again, stats going to be right below me. Shots to go again, 24 for Ottawa, only 10 for the Penguins. No bueno. 60% of the faceoffs have been won by Ottawa. Ottawa's yet to actually convert or take advantage of the power play. Penalty minutes, again, the Penguins serving 8 minutes. They have been the bad guys tonight. More hits, 18 hits, 16 hits for the Senators. Block shots, again, the Penguins with 15 block shots, 5 for the Senators. Giveaways, Penguins have not taken care of the puck. I feel like it should be more than 9, but oh well. I don't really know how it's kept as a stat. 8 for the Senators. Takeaways, 5 for the Senators, 4 for the Penguins. Across the rest of the NHL, we'll go ahead and look at this. Sabres leading 3-2 over the Panthers. The Islanders now trailing to the Capitals 2-1. That's still in the second period. The Wild leading 2-1 over the Canadiens. Blues leading 2-1 over the Predators. Sharks and Blackhawks 0-0. Jets and Stars 0-0. That is just now underway. In the current college basketball, we have North Carolina leading 69-40. Alabama State 58. Florida A&M 49. Boston University and Holy Cross 60-55. Southeastern Louisiana trailing Lamar 68-48. Rio Grande Valley 49. Houston Christian 37. Nicholls State 37. Northwestern State 22. SFA leading McNeese 31-19. New Orleans 55. East Texas A&M 35. Bethune-Cookman 33. Alabama A&M 17. Bethune-Cookman actually just made a 3. 36-17. Grambling leading 10-9 over Alcorn State. Southern leading Jackson State 40-25. And Tennessee Tech leading 4-3 over Tennessee State. As that one's just now getting underway. All right. So that is pretty much what's been happening across the hockey world. All right, what do we got here? Getting belt just like the Steelers, this guy. Did Kubiak take? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He's wanting the money. He did, yeah. Seahawks might be in trouble. Well, I mean, he's not going to take the job until after the Super Bowl. Skylar Bell glaze is absolutely necessary. This guy's great. He is. He's amazing. Skylar Bell is genuinely great and very much excited to see how he will do at the next level. If he lands on a solid team and keeps a good attitude, then he's going to be a great player in the league. So, looks like about 12 minutes to go here in intermission. Again, 1-1 is your score. Again, feel free to chat down below, folks. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments and questions as I can. Let's see, this guy, Mensa. Mensa's, yeah, he's okay. Hey, Doc, Murray hasn't won a game since the one you called. Really? There's no way. You're pulling my leg here. There's no way that actually is the case. Let me look at that. I'd feel pretty bad. Wait, what conference are they? I can't remember when Murray State is. I thought they were A10. What are they? Big South? No, I don't even know. Big Sky? I can't even remember what they are. Murray State. I might just have to look them up. Missouri. Let's see. Okay, they've lost 4 in a row. Oh, my goodness. No way. Well, I'm sorry. I'm bad luck for Murray State. Drake. I covered the Drake game 101-90. Losing Northern Iowa 81-76. Illinois State 70-65. Belmont 103. Oh, geez. Oops. That's a my bad. That is unfortunate. Let's see. That should end right soon. How's USC? USC. Well, I don't know. USC's pretty good. My bad. Sorry, Oval. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty wild. Skyler reminds me of a shorter Julio. UConn's running back looks good. He's okay. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, in the Super Bowl, probably Seattle. Seattle's winning. Can't make the stuff up. Yeah, I know. It's pretty shocking. That's pretty shocking. I would have never guessed that. Never guessed that. That's pretty crazy. See, Buzzards by 14. I don't know. I think it could be a close game. I'm hoping it is. Anyway, I'm hoping it is. I'm hoping it's going to be a close game. Hoping that it can be like I'm thinking 21-17 type of game, you know, maybe 28-17 if they score at the end or something like that, 28-17. But yeah. I'm hoping it's a good one. I'm just missing football already. I really am. I'm already feeling the effects of no football. You just think it's funny Murray sucks. Well, yeah, apparently it's unfortunate. I feel bad. I had some Murray State fans in here. Let's see here. May have to step away for a sec, folks. I'm going to get some more water. I'm almost out. So I'll be right back. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
We're not stopping till the end has come. We're gonna break the sky tonight. Crash the stars, steal the light. Don't need wings, we'll strike the high. We're gonna break the sky tonight. No chains, no rules, no ceiling to fall. We're the wrecking crew. We'll take it all, throw your doubts, let them burn. We're the fire, it's our turn. We're gonna break the sky tonight. Crash the stars, steal the light. Don't need wings, we'll take the high. We're gonna break the sky tonight. We're gonna break the sky. Sunlight tonight. Crash the stars, steal the light. Don't need wings, we'll take the high. We're gonna break the sky.
All right, I'm back for what it's worth. Let me go ahead and turn on this camera. If I can find the camera. There we go. I need to fix some things here on the channel. Some things, I don't know, I thought I have to probably restart or redo some of my things on here. Pardon me. Let's see here. I thought he was on the Raiders. I have no idea who you're talking about. Raiders. I don't know. Bob sends his greetings. I miss baseball. Baseball's coming. It's almost here. Almost here. I know, again, I'll be covering Pirates. A lot of Pirates. I was actually looking at the schedule earlier. Because why not? I know. I think it's Wednesday, right? It's the first game on Netflix. I don't know if there's another game or not. Yeah, I think that's it. So that'll be the first game, Yankees and Giants. That's happening March 25th. Then, of course, I'll be doing Pittsburgh, New York. Might do another game that night. I don't know. Could either be Arizona Dodgers or Cleveland Seattle. Friday, of course, the Pirates don't play, so then I would probably have to might do a doubleheader, New York, San Fran, and then, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the other game would be. Or maybe I don't. I just do that one game, and then I do, again, that's Saturday, Pittsburgh and New York. Maybe another game later that night. And then Sunday, of course, it's just Pittsburgh and New York. Might do the Sunday night games. I don't know. I don't know if I'll do the Sunday night games or not. It's on Peacock. Interesting. So I'll need Peacock anyway. I might as well just get Peacock. I think Peacock has the Olympics, right? I'm gonna have to get that anyway for the Olympics. They're just taking all our money away. That's awesome. Love it. How about the Blue Jays? Yeah, I'll do some Blue Jays as well. I know I had some Blue Jays fans at the end there. Rising Around, how's it going? Again, I'm sorry about yesterday. I ended up going to the movies with my wife, so I'm not able to, wasn't able to chat it up with you guys. I'll be sure to redirect after to you. I don't know what I'm doing after this. But yeah, I'll try to chat it up with you. I don't know if after your stream would be fine or not. But yeah, we'll figure it out. He's retired? Yes, he did retire. They're dead to you? Well, they've been dead for a while. Blue Jays beat it like we owe them money. Yep, deservedly so. AJ Styles is always a B-lister, really? Oh, man, Trisk was not a fan of AJ. All right, let's see. It's almost Super Bowl weekend. It is. Yankees, another disgusting team. This guy. WWE is not about talent, it's about sellability. I would agree with that. Giants fan for football. Orville is a Chiefs fan. He likes the Chiefs and the Yankees, apparently. Again, Orville is new here, considering, I mean, a lot of people, like most of the subscribers on the channel came here since September, so not many baseball fans. I mean, there are a few baseball fans, but, the OGs really are the baseball fans or football fans. If they're football, I met them through baseball, but they like football, but yeah. But, yeah. I'll be doing what I can for baseball. A lot more baseball. Again, I'm a lot more confident in calling a baseball game, for sure, than I am hockey or basketball. Rumble's a bust. I didn't get to watch. This guy. Goku's nephew. Oh, man, you got to watch it there. Don't. Can't criticize other fans in the chat for being a fan of the team, Can't do that. Unless, of course, they're a Browns fan, then you can. It's fine. Suckability. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really a WWE. I mean, I watch every now and then. I normally like the Royal Rumble. That's my favorite event every single year, but I didn't get to watch this time. Didn't get to watch. Yeah, I'll be sure to redirect to you after this, Ryan. I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to set it up right now. Let me do that. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Yep, Rhino. Definitely already scared with no football here. Definitely want football back already. Looking at the the analytics and all that other stuff, and just seeing the views and all that. It's definitely a little worrying. Very worried about it. But we'll figure it out. All right, redirect's already set up for whenever the stream ends. Someone's a Browns fan, you feel bad for him? I mean, it depends. Royal Rumble can't come back after Kofi cannot recreate his jump from the ring to the wall, then back in the ring. This guy, he was okay. Person who was supposed to win got screwed over. I didn't get to watch. Rumble wasn't too bad. People who paid $30 for it must be grieving, yeah. I might be going to the draft in April, which, oh, nice. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Roman Reigns, I already know who won. Yeah. Next one, yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea what you're talking about there. Yeah, sorry. Let's see. Let's see here. I didn't even understand it. Didn't even understand what was happening there. Anyway, we're just, again, ready for some action here in Pittsburgh. Again, 1-1 is your score. And, again, the Penguins, Senators have, I don't know. Senators have clearly looked like the better team tonight. But, obviously all that matters is the scoreboard. So, just think of it that way. The Penguins are not playing that great, and yet they find themselves tied. Hockey's a difficult game to call. You're doing great. Thank you. I try. Liv Morgan won. Yeah, I like Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan's pretty good. I always want to go to the draft. I mean, I'd like to go one day, but I'm going to cover it with Rhino, at least day one. I'm going to cover it here on the channel. Cinnamon disc candles. I don't know if I know what that is. I have a candle actually right here. I don't know what scent this is. Applewood. Like the Marshall Falk. Yeah, Marshall Falk was pretty good. Fire. The Puppy Bowl is going to be comedy. Yeah, you can watch that on Rhino's channel. I will not be covering the Puppy Bowl. I just, no interest in that. You should do the draft till Skylar Bell is drafted. No. No, he won't be in the first round. So I don't plan on doing. I don't know. It just depends. It depends on. Actually, I can look. Because the draft is what? Thursday, right? Or is it Friday? Thursday. First round's Thursday. Well, I thought we were coming back into action here, but apparently not. So let me go ahead and. Okay, that was really cool. Thank you for not doing what I wanted you to do. NFL draft April 23rd, April 24th. So, April 24th. Who are you playing? Okay, well, no, I can't pass that up. Pittsburgh, Milwaukee, that should draw a good crowd on here. I could probably cover a little bit of day 3 until the Pittsburgh-Milwaukee game. Yeah. All right. We're back in Pittsburgh. We're back in Pittsburgh. 1-1 face-off is going to be at center ice. Of course, won by the Senators. Again, they're playing with it in their own half. Power play still on, by the way, again, after the cross-check there. Oh, and the Senator will slip. He's taking it down left side. Shot's going to be on the goal, but it's going to be wide. And I believe there may have been some... I don't know, interference. The goal moved, so I think that's why the play is stopped. Cinnamon disc candies. Oh, I thought you said candles. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. I can't read. I try to read as fast as I can. Anyway, gonna be sent up the ice here. And that's coming from this guy, a Browns fan. Sorry, Mark. As the Senators will have it again at the logo. He passes it back at the blue line, crossing the logos at the blue line again at the near wall. Sends it back to the blue line. Back across to the far wall. Sends it to the near wall. Left circle shot's going to be just off the mark. Rebounded and with the Penguins as he sends it up the wall. And I believe that was deflected out of play. So that will stop the clock at 19:11. Punksy boys lost 49-41. That's tough. That is tough. Marshall. 19:11 again, a face-off happening to the left circle in front of the Penguins goal. Won by the Senators. Passes to the right circle. Shot's going to be off the mark. Recovered by the Senators. He's at the left circle. Passes it back to the blue line. Passes it back to another player at the blue line. Works his way up to the left circle. Left circle again. To the right. Oh, and the puck will get away. A bad pass. And that is a killer. They're going to have probably one more shot until the power play is over. 15 seconds. Got a clear shot the left side. Couldn't recover in time. Races past the goalie line. Sends it to the left circle. 5 seconds left. Poked away by the Penguins, and I think they're going to survive this power play. So good stuff by the Penguins. 4 power plays for the Senators. No points, no goals as the Penguins have it nearing the net. Passes behind him, and he's not going to do anything. Going to pass it to the far wall, left circle. Shot's going to be deflected away. Senators with it at the near wall as he pokes it down the left side. Penguins will recover. Everyone has seen Slapshot. I have not. I don't think I've ever. Actually, I lied earlier. I said I've never seen a hockey movie. I have seen The Tooth Fairy. That is the only one. As looks like play will stop. I'm probably makes hockey fans really upset that that's the only one I've seen. But anyway, play has stopped. 17:52 left to go in this one. A slap shot, I guess so. All right, won by the Senators there on the face-off as the Senators will have it at the logo, working in themselves right to left. Penguins moving left to right. Penguins goalie Shilovs has it as he sends it to the right. Penguins will have it on the near wall, loses possession. Then it's going to be knocked away to the far wall, where the Penguins, I guess that's an icing. 17:30 left to go in the third period. UConn just converted the most awesome fake punt. It was a good game, man. It was a great game. It was a fantastic game. All right, face-off near the Senators goalie, and that's going to be won by the Penguins. He's behind the goalie. Then he trips and falls and stumbles, doing all three. I know it's crazy to believe, as the Senators will have it down the far wall. Cuts inside, spin around, and the puck continues to go with them. As the Penguins will take it away, pardon me, as they're moving left to right. Passes to the far wall. Sends it up the ice. And the Senators will have it, and he's crunched, and they run into each other. Penguins will take advantage. They have it in their own end, and he sends it too far for his teammates. And the Senators will have it again behind their own goal. He sends it down the far wall. Penguins with it on the near wall. And he takes a crunch. The Senators now with it down the near wall. Sends it inside, and it's going to be deflected away. Another big opportunity by the Senators, unable to convert as the Penguins with it. Malkin passes inside. It's going to be poked inside, poked away by the Senators. Going to be a crunch there, a little scuffle in the corner as the Senators will have it. Sends it up. It's going to be with the Senators down the far wall. Sends it up the ice. And Shilovs will let the defenseman have it of the Penguins. 16:05 and counting here in the third period. 1-1, a low-scoring game tonight in what has been, again, mostly Ottawa. But the Penguins, of course, have done a great job on defense despite the barrage. It's only 1-1 in this one as the Penguins, again, once reclaiming the puck, sends it up the ice, trying to ring it around and cannot complete the pass as the Senators are there to intercept. Now the Penguins do take it back in the corner, poked away by the Senators, and the Senators will have it, poking it backwards. They're moving backwards behind the goalie's net is where the player will be. He passes to his right, passes to his left, poked away, passes to the near wall, passes to another teammate on the near wall. Nice movement there. Penguins now emerging victorious there, poking it away. Looks like the Penguins goalie will cover it up. Don't really just like the Chiefs. I actually like Patty Mahomes. I liked him too. Liked him. I don't know if I like him anymore, but yeah, I don't know. I hate Taylor Swift enough to cover the entire Chiefs roster. There you go. Got to get Kermit some help. You do. Show some life. They don't want to. Is Tomlin coaching the Penguins? Maybe. 1-1 is your score. Again, 15 minutes and counting as the Penguins take it away. Again, 4-on-3, but the pass is too wide. The Senators will have it again as he will set himself up behind the goalie, passes up the ice, and now he loses possession, and that is an icing. Where's Geico? 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Could. It could do that. It could. Not saying it will, but it could. Face-off won by the Penguins at the blue line. Passes inside, deflected away, and saved by the goalie. Kulak trying to poke it in there, but no, the goalie quicker than Kulak. Could be a Browns fan, yep. I think he's out for 2026. Mahomes now, he'll be fine. He'll come back. I don't know if he'll be ready week 1, but he'll be back. Senators win the face-off again in their own end. Penguins, though, with the puck. Now they're skating backwards across their own logo. Now they're going to cross their logo once more as the Senators will reclaim possession after a few bad passes by the Penguins. Plays it to the far wall, works his way inside, crossing the puck. That's deflected wide. Senators will have it and play it up the wall. As, again, they're all this near the near wall. Shot's going to be off the mark. And that's going to be deflected inside. Trying to poke it in, and no, the Penguins are there to poke it away. Penguins will have it as he sends it across. And again, a bad pass, but he gets it back after another bad pass by the Senators. Plays it behind the wall. Senators will have it behind their own goalie. As the defenseman has it on the right wall, passes to his left, and he will have it. They're skating backwards. Now the Senators just trying to regroup. Penguins playing a little bit of pressure. A little bit of pressure there as they will now cross the midway point. Sends it across the ice. Bad pass, but luckily there's a guy behind him. He takes a big crunch. The Penguins will have it. Puck squirts backwards as they will play it up the ice. Down the left side, crossing the midfield logo. Mid-ice logo. As now the Senators will have it. Oh, he's got an open opportunity. One-on-one with the goalie, and it's a goal. Oh, what in the world just happened? There was no defense. The Penguins going for a line change, and the Senators were able to claim the puck, and it was a one-on-one. He actually missed the initial shot. Oh, that's a killer. He misses the shot, but another Senator's in there to poke it in. Unbelievable. That is not ideal for the Penguins. Stutzel with the second goal for the Senators of the game. Again, Batherman and Spence with the assist. As soon as I get a chance, I will be sure to show you what had happened. But now again, the Ottawa leading 2-1 over Pittsburgh. Sends it up the ice. The Penguins now again having to play a little bit more offense. Can they, though? Only 11 shots for Pittsburgh tonight. 26 for Ottawa. Pittsburgh with it in their own end as he sends it up the ice. Now it's intercepted by the Senators. The Senators with it. That puck is in the air, caught by a Penguin, puts it down, taken away by the Senators. Penguins will with it, sends it inside, snared out of the air by the Senators goalie. We'll see again if they have a visualizer. They do not. But as soon as I can, I will be sure to show you guys. 2-1 your score. Looks like they'll be taking a commercial break. 12:42 left to go in the third period. Senators again leading 2-1. Let's see here. What am I looking at? 41 starting quarterbacks. Talking about the Browns. Yeah. He will start week 1. We'll see. His rehab is ahead of schedule. That's good. Just saw CM Punk got suplexed. Oh wow, that's pretty crazy. Beth Phoenix back on. I guess what is today? Monday? Yeah, it's Raw. Tomlin coaching the Penguins. You found a Browns quarterback from way back in the day. I don't know if he's a Hall of Famer. I don't know if Brian Sipe or Bernie Kosar would be Hall of Famers. I can't think of anyone else. All right, we got it. Here is the goal again. You're seeing again a line change. Here's Carlson heading off the ice, and of course number 28 spawns in too late, and is poked in there. That is how the Penguins have lost the lead. I can show you again here on your screen, left side of the screen. You'll see again. Penguins initially had it. That is tough. That is tough. One more time. So yeah, not ideal. Not ideal if you're a Penguins fan. Yeah. Jim Brown, yeah. Quarterback. No, Jim Brown was on the quarterback in the 80s, Casey. Yeah, the 80s, again, it's either Kosar or Sipe. I don't really know. I don't know the order. Another Browns great could have been Nick Chubb. Yeah, Nick Chubb was great. He was really good. All right, face-off going to be won by the Senators in their own end as they work it down the far wall. And he'll just poke it away. Penguins will have it in their own end behind their own goalie as they have it down the near side. And the Penguins will have it again as he pokes it back again. They're just passing it amongst themselves in their own end. He passes there to his right. Passes to his right again on the near wall. Passes to the far wall. Loses possession. And now it's going to be poked away by the Senators as the Senators will lose possession themselves. As that's going to be passes inside. Deflected away. The Senators will have it 2-on-2. Now it's a 3-on-2. Down the near walls. Got an open shot. Shot is going to be saved by Shelov's. Good save. Keeping it 2-1. Passes inside. Penguins converge on the man who gets manhandled. Carlson now with it behind the net. He sends it to his right. Again, 11:30 and counting. Malkin with it. Passes inside. It's deflected away. Penguins will once again reclaim it. Passes to the blue line to the right circle. Back to the blue line. Passes inside of the left circle. Turns inside of the right circle. Shot's going to be... Oh, is it in? It's a goal by the Penguins! And the Penguins tie it up! Shoots it from the right circle. And I saw the goalie didn't quite have it. There was a lot of scuffling going inside. Somebody poked it in. Who was it? Can't quite tell you. Tommy Novak with the goal. Good pass there to the right circle. This shot sets it all up. Again, it was all just a bunch of mayhem inside. Shot going off the right hand of the goalie, deflecting off a Penguin. And again, he sees it wide open shot there. You take it 2-2. It's all tied up in Pittsburgh. Who was the Buffalo Bills quarterback in the late 89s? Late 89? I don't know. What about the early 89s? I guess it was Jim Kelly, if I had to guess. As they send it down the right side. Again, the near wall. Penguins again, Ottawa 2-2. Penguins fighting some life. They haven't really had much going since the first period, as the Senators trying to reclaim possession. But the Penguins will take it back. They will work themselves back in their own end. They pass it amongst themselves. Left to right, right to left, right to left, left to right. Sends it up the wall. And looks like that's a waste of possession. The Senators will have it again. He sends it down the near wall. Senators will have it, number 18. He turns around, trying to find a teammate. He is still getting crunched in the corner. Talk about a ball hog. As now he's going to be stripped away. The Penguins will have it. He sends it up the middle. He just floats it away, and looks like the Penguins will just go back and play some defense. As the Senators will have it again. Oh, no, it's taken away by the Penguins. He's at the left circle, cutting inside. Oh, and he had a chance. Oh, they almost beat the goalie. The Penguin just couldn't get there in time. The pass was pretty good. Penguin just a little bit too slow, as this is Malkin cutting inside, passes back, right circle, shot going to be deflected away. The Senators will have it, stolen away by the Penguins. Left circle, oh, he's poked away. Picked his pocket. Senators will have it behind their own goalie, takes it out. Senators will play it to the far wall, passes down the far right side. And now it's going to be poked away by the Penguins. Oh, no, the Senators have it inside, and they will be poked away by the Penguins again. But now it's stolen back by the Senators. Senators lose possession themselves. Oh, and he got hit. And I think that's going to be a cross-check by the Senators. And the Senators they're going to be putting a player in the penalty box. Trying to see who that was. Cross-check, hit him in the back. Can't do that. Looks like, again, power play will be happening whenever we do come back. 2-2 is your score. 9:09 left to go in regulation. Nick Cousins. Cross-checking again, just hit the guy in the back and he fell down. He can't do that. And he was pretty confused by it. Was away for 2 minutes. How's the game tied at 2-2? It was a nice little, well, I can show you. It was all set up by this guy, whoever shot on the right side, number 5. Shoots it inside. The puck kind of squirts around for a little bit. Then it's poked in there by that number. I can't remember Novak's number. I think it's 18. I don't know. It's always, number 18 is kind of just hanging out inside. And he's able to find all the carnage in there. So good stuff by the Penguins. Again, 2-2 is your score. Love Pop-Tarts. Everyone loves Pop-Tarts here. Cinnamon and chocolate chip. Chocolate chip's legendary. You know ball, Goku's nephew. You really do. That is, again, chocolate chip is legit. It really is. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Again, I appreciate you guys for watching me. Again, I don't really know much about hockey, so thank you for letting me call the game for you, as I'm just learning how to do all this stuff. I don't really know the terminology of hockey, but thank you again for hanging out. Let me call the game again. If you do like what you're listening to, make sure again to like and subscribe. Helps out the channel a lot. It is free to do so. Free to do so. My third Penguins game, third hockey game all time. And yeah, hopefully again you've enjoyed it. And again, I try to get to the chat as often as I can, obviously during gameplay. Not really possible, as the Penguins again win the faceoff off the power play. So they have 2 minutes to try to take advantage and put themselves ahead here. Senators will, though, take it away from the Penguins as they will send it back. Again, 4 power plays for the Senators tonight. Didn't convert on any of them. The Penguins having just their first one here in the third period. And again, a 5-on-4 advantage. We'll see if they can do it. 1:41 left to go as they're going to be calling an icing here. Gumbo for dinner and Pop-Tarts for dessert. Sounds like a great life, Orville. Sounds awesome. Thanks for calling the game. Stuck at work so I can only listen. Thank you. I try. Again, I'm sorry I'm not the hockey guy. I wish I were, but yeah, appreciate you for listening in, Brett. Penguins working themselves again, left to right. Oh, it's poked away by the Senators. Then the Penguins will poke it back again. Crosby with it. Now the ref's going to be calling it dead. Looks like it'll be another face-off here. Gumbo. I can't really explain it, actually. I just know I like it. Another face-off here at the little red circle. Penguins will have it. They've won it. They won the face-off. Sends it down the right side, but no one's there except for the Senators, who will poke it away and try to delay the Penguins from having possession, playing with it in their own end. Kind of dangerous. And now the Senators will have it down the near wall. He's looking to his right side. He does find a right side Senator with the right circle. Shot way off the mark. Dangerous stuff by the Penguins. As the Penguins moving quickly here down the right side, right circle, he was yanked away. Finds a man across the ice. That is Crosby. It's at the blue line. Finds Crosby at the left circle. Crosby looking around, trying to find somebody. Passes it inside. This is the back to the blue line. Carlson with it. Sends it inside. Shot saved by the goalie, Allmark. He's had a pretty decent game. 2-2 is your score. So another face-off incoming. 39 seconds left on the power play. What do the Senators have to do with Canada? I'm sure they have Senators. Do they not have Senators up there? I mean, I'm sure they do. I don't know if they call them like differently, like Lords or whatnot, like England. I don't know. Anyway, blue line. I don't want to sound ignorant. I just flat out don't know. As Crosby sends it back. Crosby gets it back. He's at the right circle. Passes inside. He's Malkin. Malkin behind the goal. He sends it inside. Poked away by the Senators. Good defense by the Senators. 20 seconds left on this power play. 7:26 to go in regulation. Can the Penguins take advantage? Doesn't look like they will, as the Senators will send it all the way back again. Shilov handed off. So, yeah, that power play is going to be killed. So nobody has taken advantage of a power play tonight. Senators 0 for 4. Penguins 0 for 1 on the power play as of now. 7:03 left to go. As the Senators will have it behind their own goalie. Sent it down the far wall. Intercepted by the Penguins in their own end. Here's at the blue line. Sends it down the wall. Going to be taken away by the Senators yet again. Sends it up the ice. Now he's working his way back. As the Senators look to play with possession. Makes the guy miss. He's going inside. Number 18 passes back, but no one's there. The Senators will have it. Sends it across the ice. Almost took a big hit there. Getting away. Evading the Penguin. Shilov has it. Passes to a defenseman who sends it up the ice. Senators just sending it back and forth. 6:23 and counting. Penguins at the Sabres this Thursday. Again, expect me to be on the call for that one. Appreciate you guys for hanging out in this one. As the Senators will have it at mid-logo. Sends it across the ice. No one's there. The Senators will have it. As he sends it across the ice again. Down the right side. He's at the blue line. Sends it up the ice. Ring around the Rosie style. He's getting held at the corner. Now he's going to send it across. Penguins will have it. Back at the corner. Sends it up the ice. And it squirts away. All the way to the Senators goalie, who's just going to hand it off for his teammate number 72. Again, I don't really know the name, so again, another apology there. As he sends it up the ice, and it's going to be deflected away by the Penguins, who sends it up the ice again. Penguins now with it. Moving left to right. The Penguins moving fast. A 2-on-2. Now he's going to slow it down. Taken away by the Senators, who now play with it. They're moving up the right side. 3-on-3. Oh, it passes inside. It's a 1-on-1 with the goalie. Shot's going to be... the Senators are saying goal, but the goal came unglued. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Oh, man, they might have to review this. Oh, my goodness. Unbelievable. Senators, I think, had a goal, but I don't know. Again, the goal was knocked loose. Looks like there's an injured Senator as he's making his way off the ice. The referees here, the Zebras, getting together, have a little discussion. This could be huge. This could be huge. Passing it inside. Again, a one-on-one with the goalie. Deked him. Wow. I think the Penguins just got away with one. So they're going to send Carlson to the penalty box. And he will serve his 2 minutes. But yeah, I think the Senators scored there, but it's going to be taken away because of the tripping penalty. And of course, the goal becoming loose. That was pretty wild. So again, it's going to be a power play whenever we do come back. Another commercial break. Let's see here. Senators have to. Oh yeah, I don't know. NBA trade rumors are crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't know. Giannis might be going to the Cavs. Yeah, like I said, I have no idea. Are you bored on Sundays without any football? Yeah, me too. I am very bored, Jacob. I'm not gonna lie. NBA is boring. Hornets on a heater. Nice. Love college ball. Yeah, I like college basketball. Like I said, college is fine. NBA though, not really. Wish I could have been able to see Kobe play. Yeah, Kobe was fun. Again, just the NBA right now is just pretty bad, so I just don't even bother. I genuinely just don't care about the NBA. Again, it's going to be a power play whenever we do come back. Again, that was very close to being a Senators goal. Let's look at scores from across the NHL world. Again, we have a ticker there. Now it's taken away by me. So anyway, Sabres leading 4-3 over the Panthers, 7 to go. And that one, Islanders trailing to the Capitals 3-1. Canadians in the Wild 2-2 at the end of the second. Blues leading 5-1 over the Predators. Blackhawks leading 1-0 over the Sharks. Jets and Stars 0-0. And Red Wings leading the Avalanche 1-0. So they might still be looking at this. I don't know. We're in a stoppage. Again, it's a pretty big play. Pretty big call or no call. And Carlson with the trip. Wow. I mean, again, this can't really show anything. If you can look it up, try to. That's all I'll say. Again, I can't show any of the actual footage, but it's pretty crazy stuff what you're seeing. Again, the puck kind of goes in, but again, the goal gets kind of dislodged as the tripping is happening. So we'll see what the ref says. The puck crossed the line. It's going to be a goal. Senators taking the lead. So they've reviewed it and have given the goal to the Senators. Carlson will not be serving any time. So the Senators have taken the lead late, 3-2. Shelov's not happy. He's like, what in the world are you talking about? So whenever I get a chance to show you the goal, I will. But Senators leading 3-2. What's up? You're doing dishes? Gotcha, man. Again, a controversy here in Pittsburgh. Almost had a goal taken away. But then, no. It looks like it will be a goal there by the Senators. Penguin fans not happy. Claude Giroux's going to be credited with the goal. Stützle the assist. As it'll make it again 3-2. Where's your script? I don't know. Just a lot of stuff. Again, the goal becoming dislodged, but it looks like, again, the replay showed the puck crossing the line before. Oh, now Pittsburgh's going to challenge. I didn't even know you could challenge in this. Pittsburgh's going to challenge to see if there's any goal tender interference. This would be pretty wacky. Man, I don't know. That's pretty crazy. Goaltender interference potentially. Yeah, that's what Pittsburgh is. I mean, Shutout does make the initial save. And then, of course, again, because of the trip and falling, it pushes the puck and Shutout into the goal, which, of course, dislodges the goal. So a lot of interesting elements here in this one as we're nearing the conclusion of this game. And at first, it was going to be Carlson going to the penalty box. No goal. Then they reviewed it, gave a goal to the Senators. And now we're seeing Pittsburgh challenge goaltender interference. Looks like there's no goaltender interference. Carlson pushing the player into the goalie nullifies any goaltender interference. And this game is indeed the Senators leading 3-2 with 5:08 left to go. What in the world? You can challenge. Yeah, I didn't even know that. Awful call. Yeah. I mean, I would know. And it looks like so there is a penalty. So they're putting the goal. So wow. So the Pittsburgh challenge actually hurt Pittsburgh because they were taking away Carlson. And now it's going to be a power play because they challenged and saw that it was, again, the pushing. Interesting. The challenge hurts Pittsburgh. Oh, man. 3-2. Ottawa leading with just 5 minutes to go in this one. Power play for Ottawa. Pittsburgh fans are booing relentlessly as the Senators crossing mid-ice. As they're cutting inside, going to be taken away by the Penguins. They're going to send it back. Got a minute 30 left on the power play, 4:34 and counting here in the third period. Ottawa leading 3-2, moving right to left, crossing mid-ice, down the near wall, sends it up the near wall, passes it back, poked away, is at the blue line, sends it up the ice, twirling around it goes, and the Penguins trying to get possession of the puck. They cannot. Senators playing around with it. Bad pass. Penguins have it. They send it back. 1:02 left to go on the power play. And again, they're booing. Penguins fans booing. Not happy with what has transpired the last few minutes. As the Senators will have it again at the far wall. 4-on-3. Sends it across the ice. No one's there. Senators will take it again. Send it across the ice once more. And the Penguins will have it. Sends it all the way back. 35 seconds. Penguin fans again booing the Senators as they take it up the ice. 25 seconds left in the power play, moving right to left of the Senators as he takes a big hit. And now the Penguins delivering another big hit. And the Penguins will send it up the ice. 10 seconds left in the power play. Doesn't look like they will do anything. 5 seconds left in the power play. Looks like, again, the power play is not going to matter. So 0-5 for the night for Ottawa, as there's only 3 more minutes left to go. Penguins with it in their own end, trying to escape their own end as the Senators playing really good defense all over them. And it's stolen away by the Senators. Shot off the, not even close. Has it on the left circle, passes it up the ice. Now he sends it across the ice. He's at the right circle. The Senators with it. Sends it behind the goal. That's going to be across the ice. Sends it up the ice. Intercepted by the Penguins. 2:33 and counting as he makes a guy miss. Carlson coming up again. Carlson's had a rough game. Carlson doing it all himself. Making guys miss. Shot's going to be denied. Good effort by Carlson. Skating through the entire team. Just couldn't finish the job. 2:15 and counting. The Penguins with it once more as they're at the mid logo there as they send it to Malkin. Malkin looking around. Shot's going to be inside, deflected away. Malkin saves it, keeps it with the Penguins. Malkin looking around, sends it up the ice, deflected away and stolen away. Penguins will steal it back. Penguins will have it behind the goalie. Crosby with it. Crosby behind the goal. Crosby moving left, moving right, sends it up. Shot is deflected away. The Penguins deflected away. Keep it with the Penguins. Malkin with it. Looks like there's a broken stick. Don't know who has the broken stick. Somebody's fallen on the ground. That's a shot's going to be deflected. The Senators with it. Pittsburgh with an empty net. 127 and counting. Penguins, Crosby at the right circle. Crosby sends it inside, deflected away, out of play with 120 and counting. Not looking good for the Penguins again with an empty net. Only a minute 20 again. A crazy goal. Go ahead and show you what had happened here on this Ottawa Senators game leading and potentially game clinching goal. A really good pass. Again, all that stuff happening again. Everybody was being pushed into the goal. Goal becoming dislodged. At first they said no goal. Then they said power play. Then they said no power play because the goal counted. Then there was a challenge. And then the challenge revealed that no, the Penguins with the penalty. So they gave Ottawa the goal and the Penguins the penalty. So it ended up being a very bad set of circumstances. Take it up the ice. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just talking. Son of a biscuit. Penguins go 7 straight till you cover a game. Then they will lose up after being 1-0. I know I'm terrible. Please don't call any Blues games. You're awesome, but we don't need a losing streak. I know. I'm just a curse. That is a tough one. Giroux again with the game winner. Potentially, a minute 20 left to go. We could see a nice game tying goal here, but not looking ideal. Not looking ideal. All right. Once again, the Penguins have an empty net with a minute 20 left to go. The faceoff won by the Penguins. Malkin with it on the right circle. Cuts it inside. Shot's going to be way off the mark. Crosby with it behind the goal. Sets sets another shot. That one's going to be off the mark. Loose puck is going to be with the Senators as they send it up the ice. And it looks like that will be icing with 1:01 left to go. 31 shots for Ottawa, only 16 for the Penguins, as they have just not had a good night tonight. Their offense has been largely nullified, as there is the faceoff once again won by the Penguins. Malkin with it. He's at the right circle, trying to find somebody. Finds somebody behind the goal. Back to Malkin. Malkin at the right goal. Crosby with it. Malkin at the top. Sends it inside to Crosby. Crosby at the right circle. Left circle. Wide open. Loses possession. Penguins will once again have it. No, it's deflected away by the Senators. But they just send it back to Malkin. Malkin sends it inside. Crosby with it at the right circle. Crosby, 1-1, sends it inside. Deflected away. It's scrum in front of the goal. The puck. Where's the puck? It's deflected away. 25 seconds. 20 seconds. A lot of pushing and shoving. Penguins only have a few seconds left. 15 seconds. They got to go. It's now or never. As the puck is just being manhandled away. Sends it. It's going to be down by a Senator goalie. I can't remember his name. Who was it again? Ullmark with 8 seconds left. You send Blues, so they just gave up a goal. Nice. I'm just a curse. I am a curse. 8 seconds left. Again, Ottawa leading 3-2. And one last face-off will do it. Again, Pittsburgh with an empty net. I mean, and one last chance here. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. 3-2 is your score. Ottawa most likely extending their winning streak to 4 games. Penguins' winning streak will end at 6. barring a last-second goal, as the Penguins will strategize and chat it up and see what they can do. Up 5-3 in the second period. Nice. Again, I do expect to call the Pittsburgh New York game tomorrow. So again, if you're a Penguins fan or just again, just a sports fan in general, make sure again to like and subscribe. It is free. Face off on the far left circle. 8 seconds left. Face off. It's going to be dropped. Won by the center. Is going to send it down, and that is going to do it. And that is your game. The Senators win the face-off and win the game 3-2. Ottawa over Pittsburgh. Or maybe they're saying there might be a face-off with like 1 second left because there was an icing. Regardless, again, I plan on doing Pittsburgh and the Islanders tomorrow. So feel free again to hang out and come back for that one. Again, I do enjoy talking to you guys whenever you guys want to talk football or baseball or whatnot. Definitely do that. Not really much of a hockey guy, but I'm learning. Can I only do Penguins games? Looks like there will be 0.4 seconds. So this face-off is going to have to be amazing. Smacks it inside, deflected away. And that is your ball game. Or your puck game, because there's no ball. 3-2, Ottawa over Pittsburgh. See here, let's look at what's happening across the NHL. Well, appreciate you, Orville, for tuning in. Appreciate you, man. The last Penguin game you covered, the Penguins lose, they win. Now you cover them and they lose. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the Senators winning 3-2. Sabres leading 5-3 over the Panthers in the third period. Capitals leading 4-1 over the Islanders. Again, we'll be playing the Islanders tomorrow, and then the Sabres on Thursday. Canadians 3, Wild 2, Blues 5, Predators 3, Blackhawks 2, Sharks nothing, Jets 2, Stars 1, Red Wings 1, Avalanche 0. Canucks and Mammoth 0-0 in that one. But again, that's all for Pittsburgh. Appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure again to like and subscribe. Helps out the channel a lot. And again, the goal is to cover Islanders and Penguins tomorrow. Hopefully I will see you guys there. And yeah, that'll do it for me. You guys all have a great rest of your night. I'm going to redirect you guys over to a friend of the channel, Rising Rhino. So again, if you want some more hockey, want some more sports talk, then feel free to stay on. But for now, that is it. I will see you guys in the next one. You guys all have a great rest of your night. I might stream on Twitch later. That'll be video games, so that's more for the younger audience if you have a Twitch account. Catch you guys in the next one. Good night. Peace.
I found a match in the pouring rain, a spark of fire, a little insane.